now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy Coach Malachi in the building, and we are back. Let me make sure that we sound good. We check the sound right quick, check the audio. Everything appears to be okay. Let me see what's up. Why this thing ain't, why it's not going so? Matter of fact, let me go over here. Let me check over here. It's low. It's low. Why is it so low? Is it low? Do I sound low to y'all or? Why it seem like it's low? All right, you know what? Maybe it's me. Y'all let me know. Y'all give me a thumbs up. Let me know if I sound loud and clear. You get what I'm saying? Let me know if I sound loud and clear or whatever. You know, I don't know. Because I'm listening to the replay. I can hear myself. So, but I got, you know, but you know what it is? I got these, I just have to realize I have these earbuds in. These earbuds are not loud like my headphones, so that's another thing too. All right, everybody say I sound good, I sound Gucci. All right, listen, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. True. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, fam. That's all that matters at the end of the day. You dig? You get what I'm saying? So that's all that matters at the end of the day. You know, so. Anyways, yeah, man, I'm sitting back, man. Boy, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. I'm kind of like, I got like, I don't know, man. I'm feeling kind of like euphoric, so to speak. I'm feeling kind of euphoric, but at the same time, you know, I'm really excited about things, you know, that's going on. At the same time, it's a challenge. It's challenging. It's a challenging project I have ahead of me. You know, just like you get ready to go. You know, get ready for a fight. You know, it's the preparation. So I have to try to relate it to that. Look, man, right now, you know this is what you need to do. You want to become the undisputed champion of the world when it comes to marketing, and you want to earn a certain amount of money. It ain't got nothing to do with boxing, but you want to earn a certain amount of money. So you got to be willing to go through training camp. You got to be willing to go through training camp. You got to be willing to run the miles. You got to be willing to do that sparring. You have to be willing to show up at the gym. You get what I'm saying? You know. And am I willing to do it? You get what I'm saying? And you know, that's it. That's the reality of it. Shout out to Daniel, man. Shout out to Daniel. Hey man, shout out to Brandon, sweet like candy. Brandon, what's going on? You know what? I just want to show a motherfucker. That's it. That's it, bro. Like payment for me when I was young was about money. Now where I'm at now is like the money is a byproduct of the work. So that's a gimme now. That automatically comes with it. So it's like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Anyways, shout out to JC. JC, what's going on? Hey, I'm sitting back, man. Hey, I'm sitting back, man. Like, hey, I'm looking at all these different memes they got over the past weekend, Friday night. Man, I see the picture. Everybody got the video of Alycia Baumgardner sitting there in front of AJ looking googly-eyed. I'm hearing niggas mad. Yeah, man, I don't put sad nigga AJ. Cause a lot of dudes like Alycia Baumgardner. They like her, right? But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna listen. I gotta tell a lot of you American men. I gotta tell a lot of the men something, right? It's something about, see, let me tell you something. It's something about the British accent. See, it's the British accent. You get what I'm saying? If you find a sister, you know what I mean? Like she checking AJ out, right? Dudes, man, listen, there was this one guy, he left a comment. He left a comment. I want to say, was it at the fight party? No, he sent in a super chat. I forgot who it was. But he sent me a super chat and he was disparaging AJ. Like, yeah, you know, because I think they showed when he was, you know, sitting there talking to Alycia Baumgardner. I don't know if he liked it or not, but he was like, yeah, it was something of the sort like AJ Chinny or this, that, or whatever. Nigga was mad. Hey, look here. Chris Legg say, he said, why they mad? They ain't heard stories about Alycia. I mean, the stories came from one person, Adrian Broner. You get what I'm saying? Adrian Broner put stories out about her because he was mad at something she said wasn't disrespectful to him or something of that sort. So, you know, I don't, anything coming from AB like that, you know, because that's how men are. Men, we like that. Men like that. Men allowing they dick. Men are, you know, when the men get rejected or feel a certain way about a woman saying something about them or whatever, you know, we go for the juggler. You know, we go for the juggler to try to, you know, and that's the way I took it. That's the way I took it. The stories came from one. The stories came from one dude. From what I heard, Adrian Broner. So I ain't heard them prior to AB saying the goddamn thing. I ain't heard that from no fighter. You know, until AB shit. You know what I mean? Like I've heard shit about what the chick name? What the chick name? That Eddie Hearn got Sky Nicholson. I don't heard shit about Amanda Serrano. I don't heard shit about, you know, Amanda Serrano and Jake Paul. I don't heard shit about Katie Taylor, you know, Clarissa Shields. You know what I mean? Heard a whole lot of shit about her. You get what I'm saying? But it's just hearing shit. Like you really don't know what's real, what's not real. You know what I mean? So, you know. Hey, but shout out to JC. JC, what's going on, man? H-Town T salute. And see, that's the thing with the internet. The internet is, it's not about the truth, it's about what gets out there first. The truth will come later. The truth will always come later, you know what I mean? But in the war of the internet, you know, the internet is, that shit hit or miss. You get what I'm saying? So, especially, you know, that shit hit or miss. Shout out to Chris Legg. Chris, what's going on, my brother? Shout out to Schoolo. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit hit or miss, you know. I'm a man. I know I don't be around niggas in the street. I know how I do. And AB got that street dude mentality, you know. So they'll get mad and say some shit, and you know, nigga mad cause motherfucker mad cause you know she turned them down. Guess what? That's what it be about. That's what it be about. Dude be mad because the chick turned him down. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So, Alycia, you know, and then another thing too, right? Alycia, you know, I know AB said videos and all. I said, we ain't seen no videos on that chick. There ain't no proof. We ain't seen no videos of none of that shit. I got it on my phone. Well, if you got it on your phone, AB would have showed that. You know he would have showed that shit. As a bigger fool he is. I heard him say that shit. Yeah, I seen it. I got it on my phone. If you got it on your phone, why you ain't show nothing? You know, she ain't came out publicly and threatened you with a cease and desist or any of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. Motherfucker got to show me. I don't be believing shit like something like when a certain motherfucker say something, I be like, I learned how to question everything, especially on social media. Shout out to JC. What's going on, fam? What it say? He said YouTube be tripping, changing our names. Yeah, I mean, you know it is. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Again, if YouTube changing your names, it ain't on me. It ain't the old boy. You know what I mean? I really don't know what that's about. I really don't know what that's about. I don't. H-Town T name still the same. Shit, Big John Doe name still the same. Chris Legg name still the same. Now Jamie got some numbers after his name. I don't know what that's about. Schoolo, you know, I don't know what that's about. Hey, but check it out though, right? Hey, boy, look here, man. Boy, hey, boy, this is gonna be a hell of a ride. But now the day was supposed to be the Mama Hoofield day. But Mama Hoofield, I might say you for later on in the week.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Oh, Mama Hoof. Hey, somebody sent me. Who it was that sent me? Somebody sent me a picture. Matter of fact, the video where I was roasting Mama Hoofield, when I had the Mama Hoofield wig on, I had the Mama Hoofield wig. We're gonna call that the Mama Hoofield wig. When I had the Mama Ho wig on, Mama Ho had no left a comment under the video. Mama Ho had no left a comment under the video. I told y'all Mama Ho be watching. Mama Ho, it was a Kid Austin name, right? I told y'all Mama Ho be watching. Mama Ho be watching me. I gotta watch him because he talks about me so much, and I'm just saying, my son. You know what I mean? Stop. Why is he talking about me? You know what I mean? Like. He ain't brought no smoke my way yet. I'm looking for the smoke. I'm like, because I got some shit. I'm telling you why I'm looking for the smoke. I got some shit I really want to drop on him. I got some shit I really want to drop on him. Really, 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 really. I got some shit I really want to drop on him. I'm kind of like chilling out on him because, kind of like chilling out on him, but, one thing about me, well, I like picking that hill. I like talking shit about Mama Hoofield. I ain't gonna lie. Mama Hoofield funny. I like talking shit about Mama Hoofield. Yeah, man, I do. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. What did say, fam? He say facts. They said I ain't put no. He said that you. They said I didn't put out no cooking videos in 2 years, so I'm just Sir Senior, not cooking with Sir Senior no more. Oh, that right? Oh, you ain't cooking with Sir Senior no more? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so what's up? They changed the name too? Sir Senior sound, cooking with Sir Senior. Yeah, you're right about that, though. You're right about that. What we need to find out? We need to find out why YouTube changing the names, though. That's what we need to find out, fam. Like we need to find that out. I don't know how to. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Hey, Pito Frescobar said, he said, I ain't never seen Mama Hoofield in or near Albany projects. Hey, Mama Hoofield be talking gangster. He ain't never been shot like me. He never did time like me. He ain't never been shot like me. You know what I mean? He ain't never grew up in a homeless shelter like me. He ain't from the hood like me. He ain't never grew up in the projects, like Albany projects like me. He ain't never told guns like me. He ain't never been a G like me. He ain't never went to the studio and made an album like me. He ain't got 16 kids like me. He ain't never got shot 9 times like Tupac like me. I say, you know what? You know what we need to do? We need to just make a song. We need to just make an album called Like Me for Mama Hoofield. Mama Hoofield, what we did for you, baby boy. We don't win the studio. Since you telling all these goddamn wall stores, they're selling all these wolf tickets. You selling all these wolf tickets. He's selling wolf tickets and telling wall stores. What we gonna do, we gonna go in the studio. We gonna go in the studio, just us and the people right here, True Media Podcast, the TMP family. We just gonna go in the studio and make a song called Like Me. Cause you don't inspire this. You know what I mean? Cause let you tell it. Now let you tell it now. Let you tell it. Let Mama, here you go. Okay, server, what did it say? Server buffs? Okay, oh no. Listen, let Mama Ho tell it. Let Mama Ho tell it. You know what I need to do? Y'all bear with me one moment. Bear with the old boy one moment. I know what I need to do. Because I'm looking at my internet speed. And I probably can get it faster. I don't want to do that. Because when I do that, motherfuckers be trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't going to do that. I'm looking at my latency right now. I'm running the speed test on the internet right quick. Just doing that. Dang, my megabytes per second normally. Council Bluffs. Okay, cool. All right, cool. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, we gonna get the Mama Hoof. I promise y'all that. We gonna get the Mama Hoof. Mama Hoof, we getting the Mama Hoof. You know what I mean? A little later though. A little later on this week. We gonna get back to her because she was you know what we probably need to do? We probably need to do a Mama Hoofield episode at least once a week. I think somebody hit me up and told me that. We need to do a Mama Hoofield episode once a week. It's just simple as that. Shout out to Damien. What's going on, fam? He said that is a catchy song. I bet you can't do it like me. Yeah, I bet you can't do it like me. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, he ain't never been shot like me. He ain't never did time like me. You know what I mean? He ain't never told a pistol like me. You know, all this shit there, all like, you know, niggas be, it always, now this an old head. This nigga here, he older than me. Mama Hoofield a little older than me, a few years older than me. And that's what I'm saying. So it ain't just the YNs that's stripping. It's the old, you know what I mean? Nigga sitting there, old Cabbage Patch dog sitting there talking about, what it say? He said apparently YouTube has decided to only show the unique at or handle and will not show personal names. So if you had a personal name showing, you would need to change your at to match what it was. Oh, okay, good looking out, Chris. Let the people know that there. Let the people know that there, Chris. Yeah, good looking out. Let them know if your name changed. Hold on, let's pull Chris up. Let's pull Chris up on the thing. See what I'm saying? We got some smart people over here. See, smart. See, he say apparently YouTube has decided to only show the unique at or handle and will not show personal names. So if you had your personal name showing, you need to change your at to match what it was. Okay, yeah. So you can change it. You can change it. You can change it. That is true. That is true. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, we gonna go back to Mama. You know what I mean? Anyway, shout out to Jamie.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He say name it the weekly adventures of Mama Hoofield. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the weekly adventures of Mama Hoofield. You know what I mean? You know, I kind of like something more soap opera-ish, like Days of Our Lives or All My Cheering or, The Day in the Life of Mama Hoofield. Something like that. You know what I mean? The Day in the Life of Mama Hoofield. Hey guys, how you doing, guys? This is my new TV show. It's called The Day in the Life of Mama Hoofield. You guys need to know what it's like being a mom, being the first boxing mom mixed with auntie, mixed with dad. You need to know I'm a dummy. You get what I'm saying? Stop.
True,
Yeah, that we need to do.
True.
Yeah, that we need to do. We need to do like the day in the life of Mama Hoofield, and we just talk about what she do during the day. You know, she comb her hair. Shout out to Eric. Eric, what's going on, fam? She go on Mill City line. Mill let her lie. Mill let her lie. He be holding back and laugh. Kid Austin sitting there next to him, biting his fingernails, and he'll Kid Austin to jump in and he'll jump in and tell his lie because he be lying too. What they gonna say now? You know, they be tag team lying over there.
True.
They be tag team lying over there. That's all they do. Motherfucker, y'all be looking at, you know what I mean? You know, I call her Little Mama Hoofield, Little Mama Ho. You get what I'm saying? They be tag teaming lying over there. Okay, son, come on now. We finna go do this interview. Now, which fantastical story are we going to tell today? Ooh, I got it, Dad. I got it. I mean, Mom, Dad, Mom. Just call me both. Call me Dami. Okay, Dami. I got it, Dami. What is it? Look, you can talk about how the police put drugs in the car, right? And Shakur was the one who paid them to do it. You think they're gonna believe that? I mean, of course they're gonna believe it, Dad. No one. I mean, Dami, no one can tell a lie with a straight face like you. Yeah, that is true. That is true. When it comes to telling lies with a straight face, I'm really good at it. That is true, son. Go ahead, carry on. Yeah, and then what we can say that. Ooh, that's it. Yeah. We can say I was poisoned. Tell them Shakur poisoned me. The masseuse rubbed but Shakur doesn't have a masseuse. But that ain't the point. They don't know that, Dad. They don't know that. So I mean, Dami, they don't know that. So they say that. Okay, so we're gonna say Shakur had a masseuse. Yeah, we're gonna say that, Dad. Okay, well, okay. My turn. Let me come up with something. Hey, shout out to Steph. Hey. She said the days of Mama Hoofield lies. Now, you know what? The day in the life, you know, again, you know, the day in the life of Mama Hoofield. Hey, it's my turn. You came up the first 3 lines. It's my turn. I gotta try to outdo you. Okay, they be competing this shit. Hey, shout out, hey Brandon. Hey, shout out to Miss Sheila. Hey, they be competing this shit. Telling these goddamn fantastical stories. Now this nigga, hey, now I know for a fact the motherfucker be listening to the show, cause I already knew that anyway. Hold on, matter of fact, let me show y'all. This motherfucker left a comment. This motherfucker left a comment under the video on the Kid Austin, cause you know Kid Austin, Dami, Mama Hoofield, you know, control the accounts. I'm surprised she left a comment. She left a comment. Why she did that? I don't know why she did that. Well, that's a whole 3-hour show right there. That's a 3-hour show for me. You left one comment, laughing emojis. I'm going to take that laughing emoji comment you left. That's going to be a 3-hour show.
True.
Yeah, it don't take much. It don't take much for me now. It don't take much for me. It don't take much for me to get no content, boy. I can see anything. Like right now, we finna get on Jake Paul ass. Oh, this motherfucker falling down on his knees. Jake Paul was trying to get AJ some awesome jawsome in the middle of the ring on multiple occasions. Then I saw the one. Then I even saw the one with Andrew Tate. You know, he had a fight. He was on his knees holding the dude by the waist with his head down there by the. You know, I said, man, what? You know, what's this? What's this? Nigga diving on the ground. I say, damn, Jake Paul diving, bro. Like, before AJ even get close to him, he jumping on the ground. Oh, give me that leg. Yeah, I'm holding that leg for dear life, boy. Holding that leg, old coward ass nigga. I told you, your soft ass ain't gonna hit me, dog. You ain't gonna hit me, dog. Come on, mate. Come on. Hey, come on. Listen, Jake, you know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is, Jake? Listen, you have to take your punishment like a man, okay? You know, I'm the nicest heavyweight, you know, in boxing. I am, you know. But, you know, you got very disrespectful. You know, yeah. And, you know, if I let you slide, it's going to make my reputation look bad. And I'm coming off of a knockout loss to Daniel Dubois. So, you know, this is my way of avenging that. Now, I know that you're the great white hope, but I promise you, you know, whoever put hope in you today, they're going to lose a lot of money. You finna get your ass knocked out. Now, you can run as long as you want to run. Now, I'm going to act like I don't know how to cut the ring off. I'm going to act like I don't know how to cut the ring off. I do, but I'm just going to let you tire yourself out. Because I betted money on it. A lot of people betting that I get you knocked out no later than 3 rounds. You know, we going to let it go a little longer because I talked to the execs at Netflix, and they said I at least got to let it go 6 rounds. So we're going to allow you to go 6 rounds. We're going to run a little bit. Now, I'm going to throw some right hands at you now. Yeah, I'm going to telegraph it. I'm going to be pulling the punch now. I ain't going to be really trying to hit you, but it's going to be closer. You got to know how to get the fuck up out of there now, because if you don't move, this shit going to land. I'm telling you right now, this shit going to land now. So just make sure. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Now the 6th round, your ass going to sleep. Now that wasn't scripted. Now people talking about something scripted. Okay, how do you script a broken jaw in 2 places? hey, something like explain that to me. Nah, see what it was, coach. He hit him on accident. He really ain't mean to hit him. She that what it was, coach. He hit him on accident, and that what it was, coach. You know what I'm saying? How we know his jaw broke? I said, well, the man opened his mouth, and you could clearly see his teeth pushed in. So the back part of his mouth, the teeth is pushed in, and then the front part, the teeth is pushed out. That means where it pushed in at, that's where it's broke at. It got broken in 2 places. So they scripted that too?
True.
Yeah, I'm like, man, nah. AJ not trying to get him out of there fast. He probably look, man, just let it go. This man driving on the ground, grabbing a nigga leg, like he trying to hunch the man's leg. You trying to hunch his leg? I'm like, man, they don't grab it. And then this the thing that got me. What picture? Hold on, I gotta show y'all this picture. I gotta show y'all the video. The video where Jake Paul is on his knees. It seemed like that was just, like, I know he got calluses on his knees. Now he was on the knees so much that fight. He was on his knees and he got his arms wrapped around AJ's waist. And his face Okay, I want y'all to imagine. This the left eye. he rap like this here, and his face is right there in the middle. And he just like rubbing it.
True.
Hey, Sheila, the man's face like right, he holding him by the waist, and his head is right in the middle between the left leg and the right head, and it looked like he was rubbing his face. I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker? Is he what like? Is this a fight? You want to run? You want to give him awesome jawsome? You want to fight? What you want to do? Like I'm confused. Like what? Okay, y'all, was this a part of the script? Okay, look now, AJ. Yeah. What's up? Okay, look now. Jake, come here, Jake. Yeah, okay, Jake. Now you gonna fall about 10 times. You gonna hit the ground about 10 times, and I want you to grab that right leg. It's the right leg I want you to grab. I mean, that leg looks so massive and sexy. You know, I wouldn't mind grabbing that leg. Yeah, I know, Jake. I know you go both ways. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. I want you to grab that leg, right? Then I want you to run. You got to run now. Run till you can't run no more. So I'm saying now, Joshua, I don't want you cutting the ring off for him. You know, you got them long ass arms, shit like that. You know what I mean? You got them long ass arms. I don't want you to really hit him. What I want you to do, he gonna dive. He's gonna dive. What is this WWE? Something like that. Something like WWE. He gonna be diving, grabbing shit. You know what I mean? And you know now, Jake like, can I give him awesome Jawsome? Awesome Jawsome. So AJ don't know. He don't know Awesome Jawsome is because he's from the UK. Awesome Jawsome. He said, what's that? What's that, mate? Hold on. Wait a minute, Jake. Hold on. Wait a minute, Anthony. Hey, Jake, you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I mean, he's kind of big, muscular, sweats coming off of him, stuff like that. I wouldn't mind doing that. But you want to do it on Netflix in front of millions of people and thousands of people and all this? You know what I mean? They really won't know what's going on. It's going to be quick. You know, I'm fast. I'm good at what I do. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you're good at what you do, then go ahead.
True.
Hey, this motherfucker right here, man. This man look like this man don't grab AJ by the waist, got his face between his pelvis. I'm like, why you he's voluntarily falling down, fam. He's voluntarily falling down, grabbing the man. Bro, I gotta go back and look at it again and count how many times he fell on his knees. Bro, like, man, I don't know about that, man. This motherfucker here, man, he was on his knees too much, fam. Listen. I mean, you get what I'm saying? He been on his knees too much, fam. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, god damn, shit, nigga, get up, have some dignity. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, this what it looked like. Y'all want to know what it looked like? This what it looked like right quick, just real quick like. This what it looked like.
You better ask somebody. I'm too pretty. I'm a bad man. Boy, you got going about your business.
Wait a minute. He's going out on the other side. It looks like Thomas Hurd.
Why your expression changed? Because what I'm about to do to him?
It is Thomas Hurd. Well, my goodness sakes, this is going.
Now, this is the thing that be getting me. I be hearing these niggas online talking shit. You know, we be talking shit and all that shit there, but can't nobody in the chat, me included, whoop a boxer. None of us in the chat can whoop a boxer. I don't care how much shit we talk. Yeah, that nigga solved, coach. He solved, he ran, he did this, he did that. Guess what? And can't nobody in the chat whoop any of these niggas we talk shit about online. None of us. Not and one of us. I don't give a fuck. They will beat the dude who we laugh at, that's a tomato can. That tomato can will beat the brakes off of us.
True.
The nigga who we that nigga tomato can. Yeah, he's a tomato can. We got what, one-on-one, he'll beat shit out, man, shit. Woo, yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, just keep fighting in the chat. Keep fighting in the chat behind that. That's the safest fight you're gonna get. Anyway, let's continue.
Gonna happen just the way we thought it was.
What's up, bro? Huh? I thought you said you saw Tommy Hearns getting on the plane.
Oh, I guess he was getting off the plane. My bad.
Ed,
let's have a good fight.
how you going? What you doing here?
Yeah, nigga around this bitch. Yeah, hey, I think when the reality of the situation came in, hold on. What this nigga said? This nigga said, like, he mad. This nigga. Hey man, look like hold on, look like you know, okay, look like Green Ass Pete got somebody. Create another account. I know you will.
True.
Create another account. I know you will, fam. I know you will. I know you will. Anyway, I'm counting on you. Anyway, let's continue.
I come to get my ass kicked.
Yeah, all that shit. Jake Paul said he said AJ was shiny. He said the man ain't got no feet. And the man ain't got no feet. He's a robot. He's acceptable to right hands. He was saying all that shit. Oh, okay. All right, my nigga. All right. You know what I mean? You know, hold on. Oscar De La Hoya said, yeah, you saw what Andrew Ruiz did because him and Andrew Ruiz fought twice. And I say, Oscar, you fail to realize he was beating the shit out of Andrew Ruiz, dropped him a couple of times before Andrew Ruiz landed that punch that fucked him up and he ended up winning the fight. We do know that, right? I'm like, damn, dog, okay, but Jake Paul ain't Andrew Ruiz. Man, you saw what Dubois did to him. Yeah, but guess what? Jake Paul ain't Dubois. You can't look at what another nigga did and think that you can do that. Yeah, man, you saw what Thanos did to Superman? You know, hold on, you saw what Thanos did to Iron Man? Yeah, I saw what he did to Iron Man. Yeah, dog, so shit, all I got to do, shit, you saw what Thanos did to him, that's all I got to do. You do know that's only one flaw in that argument. What's that? You ain't Thanos.
True.
You ain't got the skills that Thanos have in order to pull that shit off against that guy. See that? You get what I'm saying? You ain't got the stamina. You gonna get tired by after the first minute and a half, 2 minutes, you gonna be tired. Then what? Shout out to Corey. Corey, what's going on, fam? Listen, you gonna be tired about the first 2 minutes, you gonna be tired, then what? Facts. You get what I'm saying? Anyways.
You know when I had said about, like, you to get hit, man? You have always been the hit man. And ain't no one gonna take that away from you.
This nigga bitching up.
I love Gina, and I did it for her. You know what?
World champion Thomas Hearns against
Jake Paul don't fail. Listen, the nigga Jake Paul don't fail. This before Jake Paul. This the 90s.
Whatever. He's looking a little confused at this. He may have been a little overmatched. Altercation's about to take place. He's on a foot race now. I can't believe what he's doing with the ref.
Nigga, stop running.
Payne again goes down. Now he thinks
He tackling AJ.
Antonio Inoki doing the grappling. Crawl down there in the middle of the ring. What is going on here? This could hurt.
Now they say, I don't know how true that they say he talk about retiring now. They say Jake said, because I had reported on that. I mean, Jake talking about he don't want to fight no more. But now he did say he'll go back down to cruiserweight. He want to become a champion at cruiserweight. But then, I think, I don't know. I think that jaw had a lot to do with that. I think that jaw had a lot to do. You know what I mean? You fighting a nigga 6'6", 250. That's what I be trying to tell a motherfucker, like, all that shit sound good. This why these motherfuckers be shooting out. They're like, man, I can't be fighting these niggas right now, man. Anyways, hold on. Hold on, where the other one at? Hold on. All right, so here goes another reenactment. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I do the reenactment, let me go ahead and read. Let me go ahead and read the opening monologue. Has Anthony Joshua stopped YouTubers from wanting to box after after seeing what we just saw? We saw, goddamn it, that Jake Paul got his jaw broke by doggone Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? And I think the YouTuber, I ain't gonna lie, I like Jake Paul. Let me tell you why I like him. I didn't like him at first. I was one of his biggest haters. But what I like about him is I love what he's doing for women's boxing. And a lot of he's created a lot of opportunities for black fighters. Just fighters in general. You know what I mean? If you are into DUI, if not DUI, if you are into DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, if that's what you're into, you know what I mean? And guess what? Nobody has given black and Hispanic folks more jobs than the white man, Jake Paul.
True.
Yeah, Jake Paul got Jayon Love, you know, one of his trainers. He got another brother, one of his lead trainers. He ain't got them brothers around him. He's doing a lot for the Puerto Rican Amanda Serrano. You know what I mean? You know, he lives over there in Puerto Rico now. He's doing a lot for the Puerto Rican economy over there by living over there. So shit.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Nigga talk that shit. Ain't no nigga shit. What shit ain't? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what he doing. That's what he doing. That's what he doing. That's what he doing. He doing a lot. So, you know, I mean, I can't hate on that. Nigga sitting, I'm like, man, he got black folks around him, blacks and Puerto Ricans around him, and he getting them jobs. I don't see them complaining. He getting them jobs. These niggas were broke. They was on their dick for they met Jake. Jake, you know, shit, Amanda Serrano said that she never made $1 million before in her life. She said she was getting peanuts over there with goddamn Lou DeBella. Lou was paying her $75, $22 Amazon gift cards. Like, she wasn't making nothing. She got with Jake Paul and made her first $1 million. And then made another 5 or 6 fighting Katie Taylor the second time and then the third time. So shit, you know, guess what? Ain't no promoter in boxing doing that. What promoter in boxing paying women like that? Paid her like that, her and Katie Taylor. None. So, you know, I'm saying, man, you know, I'm getting what I'm saying. So, and then other people fight on this undercards and they make more than what they're making over there with their promoter. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Shit, Mario Barrios got his highest payday fighting on the Jake Paul undercard. Mario Barrios. And you know he trash. Shit.
True.
Shit, I'm trying to get on the undercard right now. My goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, anyway. So after Anthony Joshua's 6th round knockout, broken jaw of Jake Paul, many are starting to wonder if any other YouTubers will stop boxing after watching Joshua break Jake Paul's jaw in 2 places. You know, because I get it. The influencer boxing, Jake Paul is an influencer, KSI and all these guys are influencer boxing. Me personally, I used to hate on it, but I like it now. This shit is entertainment, this shit funny. You know, and then I'm gonna tell you what's so entertaining about it. When you know boxing, but you arguing with a casual about boxing. The casual don't know no better. Well, yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, shit, I saw Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar said that Jay gonna knock doggone, and Anthony Joshua don't watch out for that right hand. That, you know he chinny, because they just regurgitate what they hear other people say, and they don't understand the science of it. Okay, yeah, he got knocked out, but how did he get knocked out? What did the opponent do to set that knockout up? You know, you just fail to realize that, goddamn it, you know, Jake ain't got the skills that Daniel Dubois have or any of these other guys, Alexander Usyk have or whatever. He ain't got those skills. You're like, okay, you know, dude is a gold medalist. A YouTuber turned boxer. I ain't gonna beat no gold medalist. Not no YouTuber turned boxer. It just ain't gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? So, you get what I'm saying? You know, it ain't gonna happen. Shout out to Steph. No, I ain't gonna defend the belts yet. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I'll put them up. I'll put the belts up. You know, so, you know, or I might have a non-title fight. Might be a non-title fight. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? So, but that shit ain't gonna happen. And then, dude, niggas mad because, yeah, man, Alycia Baumgardner, I would listen to the Bossy Boy. Oh, that's a guilty pleasure of mine, because I like hearing these niggas cry. Like, the Bossy Boys got the most cryingest niggas I ever heard in my life. Don't nobody cry like them niggas. Them niggas, it's just a bunch of betas calling the show. And all of them think they can fight, too. All of them think they can fight. They be on Border Wars. So shout out to Ness. What he doing over there in Border Wars, I do like that, because, you know, you give the opportunity. Like the nigga who run his mouth, he get the opportunity to look, okay, go train and sick of you get in this ring and fight 1 minute. Sick of you fight 1 minute for 3 rounds. Sick of you fight a 3 minute 1 round for 3 minutes. See, let's see, can you get in there and do that shit? And then the motherfucker see how hard that shit is. Nigga back go to hurt and legs go to hurt. Then, you know, you're not getting the proper training. Ain't like you got Angelo Dundee training you or Eddie Futch. or Georgie Benton training you. You got to train yourself. You might go to the local YMCA, go to the local YMCA. You might go to Planet Fitness. You get what I'm saying? They got to do what they got to do.
True.
Yeah. They got to. They listen. They got to do what they got to do. You get what I'm saying? Now, as I said before, AJ pretty much broke Jake Paul's jaw in 2 places. And then there's a picture out there with him and Alycia Baumgardner, and she just sitting there staring at him. Do you guys think that now after seeing that, because I think that was kind of like the wake-up call, like, man, you know what, dog? Now we might still be doing this influencer shit, but we just gonna stay away from real boxers. I think even the MMA guys might say, you know what, nah, I'm good. Well, you know what? It depends on how much money is involved, because the money is the money. Only the big name fighters to get the big money, though. You get what I'm saying? So, probably some of them are probably like, man, you know what, man, them motherfucker got a jaw broke, man. I don't know about that there, man. Like, that motherfucker just a little too big, dog. This motherfucker 6'6", 250, like, motherfucker talking like AJ was pussy. Yeah, he's soft, this and that. And I know what it is. See, I know what I'm finna tell y'all what it is. Matter of fact, I'm finna show y'all what it is. Where that video at? Yeah, I'm finna show y'all what it is. I know what it is. I'm looking at Tony Harris, and they showing Tony Harris. I know what it is. See, these niggas be having these niggas have a man crush. They have a man crush on Alycia Baumgardner. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you ain't gonna never get her, dog. Like, right now, she got, because she's around millionaires, she got access to the cream of the crop. And see, that's the thing, right? That's what Kevin Samuels used to talk about. Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels. He used to talk about, look, like you got the high value man and a high value woman, or a low value woman, a high value man, or whatever the case may be, right? And you got to say, like your status in society determines what you should be able to attract. You got to have realistic expectations, right? If you don't look like this, you don't have that, and the requirements that it take to be. You get what I'm saying? You can't be talking about. You can't be a Boquisha and say, yeah, you know what I mean? I want a man who yeah, girl, I want a man who 6'6", 250, just like Joshua, with muscles, and he got to be a millionaire, girl. I ain't settling for less. But you living at the house right now, sitting on some Renaissance furniture with your baby daddy.
True.
Look, Boquisha, you gotta. There's a reason why you've been dating man-mans all your life, because that's the only thing you can attract. That's what you attract. So that's your lane. Your lane is that. Man-man. Okay, man-man want to holler. Now, I ain't gonna lie now. Now, let me tell you something about a man-man. A man-man is something about these women. They like man-man. So the man-man probably can't snatch that chick like Alycia Baumgardner. You know what I mean? But maybe he can. Hold on, let me take that back. Hold on, let me take that back. Maybe he can. They say Nicki Minaj married to a man-man, right? He married to a man-man. She married to a man-man, right? I don't know how true that is. I don't know the dude, but I'm just saying, like, now that I think about it, because some of these women, they like those type of dudes. Like, they be fucked up by them. They'll be loyal. Nigga go to jail. They going to jail to go visit him. Yeah, girl, he in jail. Girl, you waiting on him? I mean, I got somebody on the side, but yeah, I be sending them money and shit. You get what I'm saying? It's something about them niggas. Them niggas always get the good. Them niggas they do be getting good women though. They will get good women. They just turn them out and fuck everything up. But those type of women, they be crazy about those type of dudes. They be fucked up about them. I just don't know. Anyways, okay, listen, let's go over here. Matter of fact, hold on, before we get into the show, today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Yeah. Again, now, this ain't for every woman. Every woman ain't like that. This ain't for every woman. You know what I mean? This is just, if the, because I don't want to seem like I'm generalizing women. I'm not. I ain't generalizing women. I'm just saying, if the shoe don't fit, you know, you must have quit. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. If the shoe don't fit, don't worry about it. You know, say if you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, it's a hit dog that hollers. If you hollering, now you might be the one I'm talking about. If you ain't hollering, don't worry about it. It's just for those that it apply to, right? So anyway, so this is another recap of the fight. This is another recap of the fight.
Okay, stand there, pay to see the strap. Okay,
Amen.
you gonna fight? You gonna fight?
Let's go.
Fight within the rules.
Can you fight? Hands.
Angie looks a little frustrated here. Look at
Paul is running.
Right hand,
He's walking slow. He's walking slow.
What is this?
Paul ducking it.
I mean, they blame Joshua, but it's the referee. It's Jake Paul that's doing this.
And he's tired. He's moving them feet like he was in the early rounds.
Down again. Making the Paul still standing. Taking the right uppercut.
Big shot.
Look, he trying to hump the leg. It looked like he trying to hump the leg. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like Jake Paul was doing.
At the moment, not that much is going to happen.
And it almost.
This man is hunching Anthony Joshua's leg.
The whole game plan should be do not get one knocked out first.
It's amazing how the sport of boxing, all combat sports, the high
Okay, stand there, pay to see the strap.
Look where he got his head at. He got his head right there. Look where he got his head at. His head is right there. His eyeballs is looking at the target. His eyeballs is looking at the target. And Anthony Joshua was looking like, what the hell is going on? I did not sign up for this.
True.
His head is right there and he's looking at the target. Lord have mercy. Look where his head at. But he getting a nose full. He's swelling. He's smelling everything. He's smelling whatever odor or aroma that's coming from down there. He's smelling it.
You know, I give.
And he got his tongue sticking out too. So you ought to know what he's trying to do. Hey, listen. He got his tongue sticking out. You know what he's trying to do, Tilo. You know what he's trying to do. This is PG channel. This is the PG. This is the PG podcast. That's why y'all hear me curse so much no more. I gotta stop saying nigga, but it's kind of hard for me to stop saying that right now. But anyway, this is the PG podcast, so I'll let y'all read in between lines what's going on. All right, one more time.
Stand there, pay to see the strap. Okay,
Amen.
you gonna fight? You gonna fight?
Let's go.
Fight within the rules.
Can you fight? Hands.
Angie looks a little frustrated here. Look at him.
Punches. What is this? I mean, they blame Joshua, but it's the referee.
They talk about that's a sweet motherfucker. Hey, listen, I'm hearing a nigga talk about something. Yeah, man, Anthony Joshua was sorry. Jake Paul lasted 6 rounds. Any real fighter, he wouldn't have lasted 6 rounds with him. And I'm like, tell me you don't like Anthony Joshua without telling me you don't like Anthony Joshua. The man was running. You saw the same fight we saw, right? Joshua wasn't really running him down, chasing him, wasn't cutting the ring off. He was just, got a little close, touching him to the body every now and then, swinging a little wide punch. And Jake Paul was ducking good in the beginning, but the motherfucker was running. Get inside of the ring and have a... Bro, check this out. We saw a professional fighter. And Jose Ramirez, he been boxing for years, former unified champion at 140, and world-class fighter. And he fought Devin Haney, and he couldn't catch Devin Haney. And he was a world-class fighter. So, if a motherfucker don't want to be caught, yeah, they ain't gonna be caught. Now, only thing is, Jake Paul, he ran out of gas because he didn't know how to pace himself.
It's Jake Paul that's doing this.
And he's tired. He's moving them feet like he was in the early rounds.
Down again. Making the Paul still standing.
And he humping. Look at him. He humping. He got his tongue out. Look where his head at. Look, what is he trying to do? Look where his head at. His tongue out. Look like he humping. AJ don't know what's going on.
In the right uppercut.
Yeah, this motherfucker, what the fuck? The ref like, wait a minute, man, this a boxing match, man. This a boxing match. This ain't OnlyFans.
At the moment, not that much is going to happen.
And it almost
Mind going down.
Whole game plan.
You gotta go downtown. That's the way to my love. Lick it round and round. Oh, you can't stop when you find my love. You know what I mean?
Should be, do not get one knocked out first.
It's amazing how the sport of boxing, all combat sports, the high
Okay, stand there, pay to see the strap.
That's the to my love. Tongue out, yeah, man. That's what it is. Let's get Jake Paul a round of applause. Let's get around. Get around it, bitch. Yeah, nigga around this bitch, man. That's what it is, fam. That's what it is, fam. Yeah, that's what it is. Then after the fight, hey, shout out to JC. Then after the fight, he talking to Joshua.
You were supposed to stop punching me when I hugged your leg, remember? I was gonna Venmo you. You were supposed to stop. I can't.
Ow, son.
You were supposed to stop punching me when I hugged your leg, remember? I was gonna Venmo you. You were supposed to stop. I can't.
Hey, Jake Paul funny than the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I think this AI. I don't know. But listen, Jake Paul funny than them. Listen, I like Jake Paul. The motherfucker funny, dog. He don't take shit personal, and he laughing all the way to the bank.
True.
Mother said, oh, Joshua ain't no real fighter. He fought a YouTuber. I like, well, shit, nigga. I said, shit. All I got there money, shit. You know what I mean? Ain't he knocked him out? Oh, damn, somebody put this up there. They say motherfucking Joshua. All them taxes, what they say Anthony Joshua to lose $33 million from his $70 million purse with Jake Paul. See, I'm hearing all kind of shit. They said Joshua got $92 million and Jake Paul got $92 million. This little post say he got $70 million. Another post say he got $80 million. And this something that Crawford told me, and I spoke to Bud today. And this something that Bud told me, like he said in the video. He said, you don't know how much I made. You just speculate. That's all this shit be, really speculation. Because they're like, okay, do you have any tangible receipts of this, how much that person made? No, well, this what we hearing according to sources. So when that's about as far as we get. But you know, if Turk Al-Sheikh ain't coming out, because Turk Al-Sheikh ain't coming out saying, yeah, man, he got paid this, or Jake Paul said, yeah, I got paid that, or you know, and then let me tell you something too. Let me tell you something what rich people do. Rich people are some of the biggest cappers as well. They be capping too, right? Listen, listen, especially, you know, it ain't just black folks, but it's just people in general. Because sometimes, like, you may have $2 million. People already know you're rich. So you could just say anything, and people will believe it because they already know you're rich. I give you a perfect example. You can be a rich dude or someone who has, or let's say you social media rich. Social media rich is you get a lot of attention on social media. That's the currency on social media. Social media rich is you get a lot of attention, you're popular, and you got people feeling, thinking that you are better off in society than what you really are, right? Because you got a lot of motherfuckers be flogging. Flogging meaning faking. Camouflage, that's some Florida slang. This motherfucker, it's short for camouflage. This motherfucker flogging. You know, disguising. You know how you camouflage something, you disguise yourself, blend in with your environment. You disguise yourself, making it seem like something that you're not. You just a disguise, right? You disguising it like you really balling like that. You know what I mean? But it really ain't that. You know, that's what, so my homeboy told me this. He said, man, because we were talking about Floyd Mayweather. He said, man, you think Floyd really got all this shit? And I'm like, and then so I started to notice a pattern with Floyd. Floyd had been in the dealership. He'll point to a car. Yes, this is the McLaren. This is a McLaren. There's only two like these in the country. I'm buying that one for $2.3 million. This one here is the new Bugatti. The Bugatti is the new Bugatti brand. It takes the Bugatti and it takes the new Bugatti and it mixes it with the style of the Fugatti, the one that Rolly got, and then you got the Bugatti right there. That's another $3.8 million. I'm buying that, taking that home. Now you get what I'm saying? And people think, well, this Floyd Mayweather, this money made. Y'all remember the watch? He's supposed to bought a watch for like $18 million or $20 million. Yeah, Floyd bought an $18 million watch on top of the other watches he already got, right? We really don't be knowing this shit, you know, but because this money made, if he said or somebody said or put a post out there, because Floyd don't never come out and deny anything. If there's anything, yeah, you do know Floyd got 5 private jets. All of them cost $25 million a piece. That's $125 million. Yeah, I know. That's $125 million. He got a private jet, dog. He got a private jet in Vegas. He got one in LA. He got another one in Miami. He got a private jet in New York. And Harry got another one in Chicago. I don't know how true the Chicago is, but I heard about that one there too. True. Yeah. True. Yeah, see, that shit be by niggas be lying, niggas be flogging, dog. Niggas be flogging, so anyway. If they do it in the hood, they'll do it anywhere else. Hold on.
Paul.
Hey, I'm sitting there listening to Shannon Sharp. Hey, y'all saw this with him with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco?
Far better than his critic thinks. I don't think he did all that. I thought it was WWE. Take it away.
Listen, Unc, I mean, I know good and well, obviously. I commend Jake Paul. He dedicated the last 5 years to trying to hone his craft and being able to get as good as he could at the sweet science. But one thing he will never be able to do.
He tried to get as good as he could at the sweet science. Nigga. Well, all that goddamn running he was doing, like he was trying to get as good as he can on the track and field. We might be using Jake Paul for the Olympics. When is the Olympics again? When is it? Do anybody know when the Olympics is? What is it, 2025? 2028 Olympics. I think 2028 Olympics. Yeah, 2028 Olympics. We gonna put Jake Paul in the 100 meters. We need somebody that's gonna beat them Jamaicans. We gonna put him in the 100 meters. We gonna put him in the 100 meters.
Is you can't make up all the years it takes to learn a craft and be one of the best in the world at it. You can't do that in 5 years' time. It's impossible, Unc. Anthony Joshua purposely didn't cut the ring off the right way. He chose to chase him.
I totally agree with that. I was talking about that the night of the fight. I said, man, Joshua ain't even cutting the ring off on this dude. He just following him. Letting him run, and he got tired. I told y'all before the fight I was going to start. I say, shit, I say Jake Paul going to be running and holding. He going to be running and holding. That's what he going to do. I said that before the fight started. When the fight started, that's exactly what he did. The motherfucker running fast. He going to be running and holding. How did I know he was going to do that? Because if I was in the ring with somebody 6'6", 250, the gold medalist, former two-time unified heavyweight champion, man, I'm going to be running and holding too. True. Man, coach, man, you were running. Yeah, so motherfucker, damn so what? I was trying to get somewhere. Coach, you were running. Why you miss? Nigga, I was trying to make it 8 round, dog. I had got tired, dog. Man was touching me. Man, it hit me to the body a couple times. And the crazy part about it, when Joshua broke Jake Paul's jaw, I swear, dog, it didn't even look like he hit him hard. Like he hit him hard, but he didn't hit him like he would have hit, like he hit Vladimir Klitschko with that uppercut. He snapped like he hit Vladimir Klitschko with an uppercut, and it almost separated, it almost detached his head from his neck. You get what I'm saying? And when he fought Andy Ruiz, he was beating Andy Ruiz's ass that first fight. Remember, he dropped him a couple of times. He hit him like that. He kind of like, he hit him, but he didn't hit him. He didn't really sit on that shot. I said, damn, he broke his shit, and he didn't really hit him like that. Shout out to that night shit. What they say? And he kept falling all over the place like Alicia Keys. Kept falling, running, grabbing a nigga leg, trying to hunch him. The man trying to hunch.
Instead of cutting the ring off, all Jake is doing is
let him burn himself out, Ocho. Jake Paul is normally the hunter. He's not normally the hunted.
He held back on him. He held back. Listen, I commend him for getting in the ring. But if Anthony Joshua wanted to turn up, man, listen, it would have ended in the first round.
When he hit Jake Paul that final time, did you see Jake Paul say, woo?
Yeah, he never felt that kind of power.
Hell no. Jake Paul said after the fight he think his jaw is broken.
I think it is. What you expect?
Hey, true story. 1994, 1993, 1994. We had this gym in Tampa called Frank Carlton's. Frank Carlton, he passed away. Fitness center. He changed his gym into a boxing because he loved boxing, right? So I used to box. So me and my cousin Shine, me and him used to be in and out of jail together. We didn't really take boxing serious, but my cousin was better than me because he used to box when he was little. I started as a teenager. He started as like 7, 8, but off and on, right? My cousin ain't never turned pro. You know what I mean? But he was good enough to whoop niggas' ass in the street. I ain't never seen him lose a street fight. I ain't never seen him lose a street fight. You get what I'm saying? My cousin named Shine, right? Shine whoop a motherfucker ass, right? Street. Now he ain't gonna whoop no boxer, but so I just thought about that. What Shannon Sharp was saying, right? My cousin sparred Shannon Briggs. I never forget. This is my first time ever meeting Shannon Briggs. This was 1993 or 94. I want to say 93. I want to say 90. Yeah, matter of fact, it was 93. It was 93. My cousin sparred Layman Brewster, former heavyweight champ, and Shannon Briggs. This was before Let's Go champ. He wasn't Let's Go champ at that time. He wasn't Let's Go champ, not in 93. He had dreads and shit. Him and my cousin sparring, right? My cousin looked like he saw a ghost. His eyes looking real wide. I'm looking at my cousin. I ain't never seen cousin like this. Yeah, cuz, why your eyes looking wide? My cousin looking wide, and he real hesitant. Shannon Briggs relaxed. He real hesitant. Shannon done shot the jab out there, caught my cousin. Bam! Cousin eyes got wider. My cousin fainting like he want to throw a punch. He threw a double jab, but he was trying to get out the way because he didn't want to get countered. Shannon Briggs had to went to the body on him. So my cousin was, he wasn't running, but, he was, you get what I'm saying? He was really worried, stressed out. I don't know who Shannon Briggs is. At the time, I'm like, I heard of him, but I'm like, man, cuz, this is my cousin. This is one of my heroes. Man, cuz, man, whoop that nigga, man. Whoop that nigga like you did. Whoop that nigga like you did, Dirty Red. Remember Dirty Red you whooped over there in Grant Park? Remember over there in Grant Park you whooped Dirty Red last week? Yeah, man, whoop that nigga like you did, Dirty Red. Man, shit. True. Man, motherfucking Shannon Briggs. This like 93, cause this like 93. This is my first time like really like meeting. I ain't never met him. First time, man, my cousin. So my cousin come back to the corner. It's me, my cousin, and his trainer named Tui. His trainer named Tui. He used to work out of Don King's gym. Don King had a gym right here in Tampa as well. I used to boss in that gym as well. Tui, told my cousin, he said, man, look, man, you gotta work your jab, relax, step, you know what I mean? Keep your head off the line, bob and weave. I said, cuz, man, why you ain't slide this nigga like you did? He said, but why you ain't, man, cuz, I ain't never seen you fight like this. Why you sitting there looking all wide-eyed? My cousin said, man, he said, cuz, I felt this power. That motherfucker can hit, cuz. I felt this power. Bro, when he felt Shannon Briggs' power, all that shit went out. Whatever plan we had, that shit went out the window. True. Yeah, I say all that. I say all that to say this. And Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody got a plan until they get hit. Some motherfuckers, yeah, man, I would have did better than Jake Paul in the ring, and I did. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. So y'all, you wouldn't have did. You would have did the same goddamn thing. You would have ran. You would have been running and holding. You would have did the same thing. True. You would listen. You would have did the same thing. You would have did the same thing, dog. That shit sound good. You trying to show out for the boys on YouTube? These niggas are gonna laugh at you. Cause I know they're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh at you, dog. They be trying to show out for the boys now. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. I got something. Hold on. Where's Jake the Snake at? Jake the Snake running like a mug. This motherfucker here, Jake look like he was trying to get Joshua some head. I'm like, God damn. Okay, what this is? Is it over here? Oh no, this ain't it. This something else. All right, this is the. Hold on. Oh, this is the wall. This bud I spoke to him this morning. This is the wall of nobodies. This here is called. They need to have some letters right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take this picture and put some letters up right here. I'm gonna put the wall of nobodies. Because this dude in the middle from Omaha, Nebraska, he fought nobody. You fought nobody. He fought nobody, right? So this guy said it. Errol Spence, shout out to the big fish. And this guy said it. Canelo. They say he fight nobody. Get what? These guys are on the list of nobodies. Beckham Boy was nobody. That's what they said. Mean Machine was nobody. That's what they said. This dude right here was nobody. That's what they said. Ricky Burns, nobody. That's what they said. Amir Khan, nobody. That's what they said. Marjamal, nobody. That's what they said. This dude over here, nobody. That's what they said. Benavidez, nobody. That's what they said. This a guy right now. I think this on the poster right here. He nobody. That's what they said. Kel Brook, nobody. Sean Porter, nobody. You get what I'm saying? All these dudes, nobody, right? Errol Spence and Canelo, they on the wall of nobodies.
True.
Yeah, they on the wall of nobodies, dog. The wall of nobodies. That nigga Terrence Crawford ain't fought nobody, dog. Just nobody fighting ass niggas, man. Niggas just don't be fighting nobody, dog. Yeah, anyway, let's go back. Let's see. Where Jake the Snake at? What Jake the Snake? Is Jake the Snake over here? Nah, Jake the Snake. Oh, Jake the Snake ain't over there. Hey, bro, check this out. Here it go right here. It was at this point, it was at this moment in the fight, he knew he had no fucked up. Do you see the look on his face? I honestly, I felt sorry for him right here. I know he rich and all that stuff there, but at this moment, I felt sorry for him. The eyes don't lie. Joshua, why do he have his arms down? Because Joshua stabbed him to the body with the jab. Look at the look on his face. The eyes don't lie. This nigga scared.
True.
Shit, I'm scared. I'm scared just watching it. I'm not even the one getting punched. And the right hand is right there. The 6'6" Nigerian nightmare from the UK is right there. The right hand is coming. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know, was this a part of the script? I don't think this was a part of the script because he looked like he's really worried right here. I'm just saying for me. He looked like he's worried. But I had that same look on my face when I had that same look on my face, boy, when I had got in trouble in school. When I was in school, I was bad. I was bad to the motherfucker. I was real bad. Parents used to have to come to the school. I was one of them. You know what I mean? I was one of them parents had to come to the school because I'm acting a fool in school and shit, laughing, kicking, telling jokes, fighting and shit. I used to fight a lot. A lot of shit, right? I stayed in some shit. Anyway, little bad niggas, you know what I mean? So, mama come to the school. That's the look I had on my face when my mama said, I'm going to tell your daddy.
True.
If you ever had a daddy grow up in the house with, the scariest shit you can hear. It's like 5 words. I'm gonna tell your daddy. You know what I mean? It's 4 words. It depends, 4 or 5. I'm going to tell your daddy, but in the hood we say I'm gonna tell your dad. But listen, that's the look I used to have on my face, because my daddy was 6 feet tall, 245. 6 feet, 245. Listen, dark-skinned nigga from Jacksonville. Look, check this out. When Betty G say, I'ma tell your daddy, bro, that's the look I had on my face. Anything but daddy. Mama, I'll do anything. Please don't tell daddy, mama. Mama, I'll do anything, mama. Anything but daddy. Nah, I'm telling your daddy. Bro, that's the worst shit there, boy. Dad, you finna tell daddy? Yeah, I'm finna tell your daddy. Boy, that nigga didn't play, boy. Man, shit. Bruh. That's the look I had on my face right there. When your mama say she finna tell your daddy. Shout out to James. Hey, okay. Dropping that quote over. Damn, dub on your boy. He say Jake Paul like a goat watching Godzilla versus Mothra and screaming, I got next. Okay. Shout out to Schoolo for being a member for 39 months. He said coach getting paid a lot of money. Don't erase the ass whooping. hey, look here. They didn't even throw the towel in. Hey, look here. They didn't even throw the towel in. They didn't even throw the towel in. They let Jake Paul win out on his shield. Jake Paul went out on his shield. After he got tired of running and giving a nigga awesome jawsome and humping the leg, after he got tired of that, Jake Paul went out on his shield. You see that, Miss Connie? He went out like a certified G. Bro, what the fuck could that look? Hey, but this shit gonna be, this shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, what I do like, I like the fact that Jake Paul is trolling himself. He online trolling himself. Then they try to make it seem like Jake did some hell of a shit. Yeah, you saw he caught AJ with a good right hand. He hit him one time. he caught him clean. You see what I'm saying? I said, yeah, he caught him with that right hand. Y'all said that all Jake got to do was land and that Johnson with Chinny. He caught him good. He caught him with a good shot. Guess what? He ain't do nothing though. You don't punch like Daniel Dubois. You don't punch like Alexander Usyk or Andy Ruiz. You don't punch like that. You punch like a YouTuber. Yeah, you punch like a YouTuber. You know, and that's enough. That's enough to knock out Nate Robinson or Tyrone Woodley. You got that YouTuber power, punching power. But there's a difference between YouTuber punching power and a professional boxer punching power. There's a difference. Whole nother level. You might be Rocky Marciano on you in the influencer boxing. You might be Jack Dempsey in influencer boxing. You get what I'm saying? But in real boxing, that shit there ain't gonna fly. True. You around here pinching niggas nipples and I said, you know what? I think Jake, man, you know what I mean? Again, I like Jake, but I ain't into all that free shit he into. I heard he into a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I ain't into all that, but you know, and the teachers on. Pitching the nigga nipples at the weigh-in. Bro, check this out, boy. Boy, this what these niggas mad at. Niggas mad at AJ. See, this what they mad at right here. I know what it is. This what they mad at right here. Boy, listen, boy, Lord have mercy, boy, when a woman, boy, let me tell you something. I've been in the game a long time, bro. I've been in the game a long time. Boy, when a woman look at you like this here, when a woman look at a man like this here, you see how she looking at him? She was looking at his eyes and she looked at his chest. And she like, boy, he can get it.
What would you say?
Look how she looking at him.
That's what
she, boy, I sure not wouldn't mind waking up to that every goddamn. This cause a lot of niggas, look how she looking. See, a lot of dudes like Alycia Baumgardner. You'll never get her. They like her. She fine in the motherfucker pretty Lord hammer. She's a dime. She's all that and a bag of chips. But see, them these niggas bad at. Cause see, AJ is a Tenderoni Magnet. See, I had a homeboy. This is a true story. Nigga named Marcus. Marcus, this the 80s, right? This is like 89, 88, 89. Marcus was a light-skinned nigga with cat eyes. He was a light-skinned with green eyes. No, he had them green, like hazel green eyes, right? And he used to have long fingernails. Soft ass, I'm talking about soft hands, bro. Man looked like he worked a day in his life. And he had that good hair with have you guys ever seen finger waves? He had natural, I bullshit you not, dog. Because if he let his hair grow out, it's curly. Because his dad was Cuban, but his mom from his mama, she FBA. She FBA. She from Augusta, Georgia. Light-skinned chick, right? Light-skinned woman, right? His mom. So, you know, he had that. When you brush his hair, the shit just lay down like waves, like dog, like he was the creme de la creme in school. One of them. Boy, women, he was a Tenderoni Magnet. Girls just, like, dudes just have to try to talk to a girl to get, you know, hey, baby, how you doing? My name's such and such. Let me holler at you. Can I talk to you? This and that. No, he ain't have to do none of that. They was fighting for his attention in school. True. Nigga couldn't fight a lick, though. He couldn't fight a lick. He could not fight a lick at all. One day we was in the mall, me, my homeboy Marcus, he had a girlfriend named Cookie. I bullshit you not, Cookie. Cookie was red bone fine in the motherfucker too. Cookie can fight. Now Cookie can fight. Marcus can't fight. You know what I mean? So, but he was so soft. Like dudes used to try to talk to his girl. Like back when I was growing up, we used to go to the mall every Saturday, right? So we go to the mall, meet all the little Tenderonis, the honey dips. You know, meet the girls, talk to the girls and shit, try to holler how many phone numbers we can get. This before social media, Facebook, all that, right? And everybody met up at the mall every Saturday. And we in the mall and shit. We in University Mall to be University Mall. So we in University Mall on the north side of town. And it's me, my homeboy Leon from Long Beach. The one used to be cussing. He was another light-skinned nigga with green eyes. The other light-skinned nigga with green eyes, Leon from Long Beach, and he used to get mad at chicks if they didn't he used to try to holler at you, right? And if you didn't want to talk to him, he'll get mad and cuss him out. Well, fuck you then, bitch. I wasn't about to think about you anyway with your ugly ass. He was one of them type niggas. You ladies, I'm telling my age, but if you grew up in that time, that's what dudes used to do that. Dudes, I don't know if a lot of you young ladies, I don't know if they do it now, but dudes used to do that back in my day. Like Leon was one of them niggas. Cause he felt like because he was light skinned and he had green eyes, he had cat eyes, and that you should just want to talk to him. That was a light-skinned niggas mentality in the 80s. Light-skinned nigga mentality, that was there. That was they just felt like, because he like all you had to do was be light-skinned and that's it. True. That was it. That's how it was. That's how it was in the 80s. All you had to do was be light-skinned, dog. That's all you had to do. It didn't take much. You were light-skinned, but you got a line of women breaking their neck to try to holler at you. Because you was the creme de la creme. So, he was a Tenderoni Magnet. The dudes who didn't like Marcus, they didn't like him because he was a Tenderoni Magnet. They was throwing kitty cat at him. They was throwing it at him. He ain't even have to ask for it. They was throwing it at him. We go to the skating rink. Dude, we go to the skating rink. We used to have all-nighters at the skating rink, right? In school, we used to have all-nighters. I think it was like once a month. The first Saturday of the month, the skating ring do an all-nighter. So you can go there, your mom and dad and them drop you off at the skating ring. You take your blankets with you, your pillows, all that there. You stay all night at the skating ring Friday night, and then your mom and them come pick you up early in the morning. They don't let nobody out until out the doors, right? Man, he had it were girls in the skating ring. They fighting to sleep. I went to get up under the cover with Marcus. He was one of them niggas, right? I had my fair share. I did have my fair share. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I did my thing. But he had to try. Like me, I had to put my game down. He ain't have to put no game down. Just him being light-skinned with good hair and green eyes and long fingernails and soft hands, guess what? That was all the game he needed. True. So niggas didn't like Marcus for that. That's why they don't like AJ.
So what would you say she could have done?
Look how she looking at him. Look how she looking at him.
So what would you say she could have done? That's all a few fingers. So what would you say she could have done? That's all a few fingers.
Hey, so niggas mad. Niggas mad. He like, man, god damn, I love Alycia, dog. I love her. Why she looking at this tall, muscular, like nigga looking like the god? He chinny anyway. The nigga chinny. He chinny. That's what he might. Guess what? He might be chinny. Guess what? The honey dip still like him though. Yeah, he might be chinny, but the honey dip still like him. I get it. Here you go. Hold on. Here you go right here. Now this Jake the Snake. This Jake the Snake running again and hugging, making love. Falling. He tackled AJ right there. Tackled him. What is this? Right, look at that. Joshua trying to take his head off. He ducked right in the nigga time. Look where his head at, though. Look where his head at. Look, then he gonna come back up. Oh, look at that. He caught him with the right hand right there. Hit him on the shoulder right there. Look at that. Came right back. Grab this nigga. Like, man, let me go, man. Let me go. He said, AJ looking at the ref. Hold on. AJ looking at the ref. Like, ref, man, what part of the script this is? Nigga, stay still. Trying to hit. Got him in the headlock. Look at AJ looking at the ref. Ref, man, goddamn, man. This ain't, wow, this wasn't a part of the instructions. Ducking again, falling down on his knees. After my God, I respected you. I just like, God damn, I gotta make sure. Shit, was you trying to eat up on summer? Oh, that was a nice left hand by dog on Jake Paul. That was a nice left hook. But then he went back down again on his knees. Holding on. What we got to do when love is gone, and that's no lie. Holding on. What we got to do when love is gone. Hey, this nigga holding on. Look at do the uppercut. He said, yeah, I missed. Damn, I missed. He threw the uppercut. Oh, shit. Joshua like, man, I saw that wild ass shit coming. He took him down again. He done took Joshua down again. Boy, what kind of shit this is here? But Jake Paul don't let the whole hood down. And then he's on the ground yelling and screaming. Listen, AJ got his knee in his chest. AJ got his knee in Jake Paul's chest. Jake on the ground yelling and screaming. He trying to get disqualified right here. Look at that. He threw the right in, then came in there. right there on his knees. After my Joshua like, man, Joshua get frustrated. Man, stop motherfucking grabbing me, dog. Try to knock your bitch ass out. Look at that, Jake Paul holding again. That's 10. That's 10 times right there. Oh, look at that. There you go again. Hold his knees again. They on his knees again. Look, he making us a lot right there. Now he making us a lot. Jake Paul making us a lot now. There you go. He fake. Look at that. He was running so much he twisted his ankle. I ain't never seen a nigga twist his ankle, hurt his ankle running. What happened, dog? Yeah, dog, I hurt my ankle, dog. I hurt my ankle. I was fucked up, man. I'm shit. You know what I mean? Shit, man. Shit, if it weren't for that hurt ankle, I would have knocked that nigga out, dog. How you hurt your ankle? Man, you saw the fight, man. You saw I hurt my ankle, man. Yeah, man, the man had no fell on top of me. Did you look like you hurt it when you were running? When you had ran, you faked to the left and ran to the right. I think you pulled the muscle in your ankle. You pulled the muscle and you got a strained ankle. You strained your ankle. You get what I'm saying? Trying to run. Nigga running so goddamn much. Now look where his head at. Now I want y'all to see this here. Look where his head at. Joshua was looking down. He got his right arm wrapped around Joshua's left leg. He got his left arm wrapped around Joshua's right leg. And his head is dead center. Look where, hold on. No, we ain't doing that. Look where his head at right there. Look where his head is at. His head is right there between the left and right. Matter of fact, let's put this in slow motion. Turn this down. All right, let's put this in slow motion. Okay, here you go right here. There you go. So Joshua walking to, there you go. Look at that. Now he don't hurt his ankle. Now he faking like he don't hurt. He like, oh shit. He look at the old 52 fake out. He tried to get disqualification. He tried to save face. Joshua like, nah, man, I ain't trying. Joshua done stuck his tongue out of him now. He said, yeah, I got your bitch ass now. Remember that shit you said about me? What you said I had chicken legs, huh? Remember you said I had chicken legs? Yeah, I got your bitch ass right here. Nah, fuck, nigga, don't run now. No, try to run. Look at that. So he know he in trouble. Look at the look on his face. Hey, shout out to Mo Easy. Shout out to Summer November. Shout out to Mika. Right there, he knew he in trouble. Look at the look on his face. The eyes don't lie. He said, this nigga finna kill me. He finna do this for the entire black community in the UK. Joshua did this for the bricks. He did this for the bricks. Shout out to the bricks. Let's get a bricks round of applause. Joshua did this one for Brixton. He did this for Brixton, right? He said, nah, this for the whole hood right here. Look at that. He draw back, shot the jab out there. He cocked that right hand back, telegraphed it. This I know he telegraphing it. Look at that. And then he said, no, I know you finna duck down. He hit him, he swung and missed, and he said, oh, Lord, help Brother Joshua, anything. I do whatever it take. You know what I mean? Whatever it take. You know what I mean? Whatever it take. Please stay for a little while. You know, like this motherfucker right here, boy. Lord have mercy. We tried to get a man off some Joseph. It don't get no obvious than that. Shout out to Deacon Weasel, what's going on? Yeah, it don't get no obvious than that. He was trying to get a man some off some Joseph in front of millions of people. He voluntarily went down to his knees and he assumed the position. True. He got all kind of calluses on his knees. He got all kind of calluses. Lord hammer, there go right there. I was like, nah, bitch ass nigga, nah, don't caught him right there. Caught him right there. No, look at he grabbing again on the knees again, 13 times. They're holding on for dear life. Looking like a fake Jack Dempsey. True. Yeah, that's how awesome he's trying to get. I ain't never seen nobody get no. Bro, this right here, boy, let me tell you something. He ain't really put his whole full force in that. Look at that shit right there, fam. Fam, look where the glove hit at. It's right there. That's how he broke his jaw, because he had his mouth open. He probably had his mouth open. Bro, look right, my nigga. The Nigerian, but he did this for boxing. Anthony Joshua did this for boxing. I don't give a damn what y'all say. He did that for boxing.
He gets caught with his...
He did this for boxing right here. I don't give a damn what nobody said.
A little reaction there out of Jake Paul.
Left hook.
It's caught.
See, you swing out of the clinch. See, he knew he had no fucked up. Right here, he knew he had no fucked up.
With his
he said, oh, Lord,
hands
please.
down.
Look, he took that deep breath. Lord, he stabbed to the body. But he looking at the right hand. He know what's coming. He know what's coming.
And it's
he said, oh my God, Lord, please help me. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Moses, Abraham, whatever you call him, you're going to need him this day. Lord called him right there.
served on a platter.
Went over ahead and folded.
That
Now, let me tell you something. Joshua took it easy on him. You know why I say Joshua took it easy on him? He didn't follow the right hook up. He didn't follow the right cross up with the left hook.
and his
He threw a straight right cross.
chin served on a
And he could have came back with the left hook right there. Normally, when you throw that right cross, you follow it up with a hook.
platter.
He just looked at him. He didn't even try to hit him with the left hook or an uppercut, left uppercut.
That right
Right there, that's how you know he spared him. He really spared him. Right hook, right cross.
chin served
He could have came back. He could have came back with the left. He didn't. Or he could have came back with an uppercut. He didn't.
platter for that
And
right
then he
hand
turned around
right
with the
there.
woman. He spared
And
him.
look at Jake Paul's face. He knew it right away. He said, woo!
He spared him.
I know that's
Look
Ric
at Joshua smiling.
Flair, and
That's
he
your
came
bitch ass.
out,
Let's go.
not to Ric Flair, he
Lord
came out
have
to Hulk
mercy.
Hogan, but he's up on his feet.
He ain't even trying.
A
Yeah,
little reaction.
yeah. He spared him. He spared him right there. He spared him.
True.
I had to go back and look at him. When I went back and looked at it, I said, yeah, he spared him. He spared him. When you throw that right cross, when you throw that right cross, when you throw that right cross, that left hook is always there for the most part. You got to throw it tight though. You don't want to, because when you throw the right cross now, now it depends. Because when you throw that right cross, you got to make sure he's not hooking when you're throwing the cross. So you got to make sure he's not hooking. As long as he's not hooking, when he throw the cross, cool. But if that punch land and you get him to what you want him at, Jake would normally try to, because Jake could have took that shot and came back and tried to throw a right hand. He could have came back and tried to throw a right hand, but he folded. That's why I say Joshua could have threw that left hook or that uppercut, but he spared him. He just looked at him and spared him.
True.
Yeah, he spared him. He spared him. He spared him. You know what I mean? I say, damn, he broke your jaw sparing you. He broke your jaw sparing you, bro. Damn. Hey, bro, he broke your jaw sparing you. The man spared you and he broke your jaw. You get what I'm saying? Hey, damn, this motherfucker ain't really hit you. I don't know, man. Jake Paul and shit. This motherfucker here, Jake was on his knees. He was on his knees a little bit too much for me in this fight. Just on his knees is a little bit too much. On his knees, like, God damn. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Jake Paul fell on his knees like 14 times in that fight. Every time I saw Jake Paul fall down on his knees, this what I thought about.
After my God, I respected you. I respected you. After my God. I respected you. After my God. After my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
He needs air. Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, why are you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
Yeah, I say, yeah, he was on his knees so goddamn much, boy. That was the after my God. That was the after my God right there, actually. No, after my God, I respected y'all. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, but on different, he got paid a lot of money, so. Yeah, man, that right there, boy, Lord, this is mama right there. There's mama right there. Yeah, you gonna be, yeah, they gonna wire his jaw shut. I had a homeboy had a broke jaw before. So for all of y'all who ain't never had a broke jaw before, what they do is this. I ain't never had a broke jaw before, but I had a homeboy named Derek had a broke jaw. So he had gotten a fight with another homie of mine named Paul, old school cat. These two older niggas, they had a fight. They was like 24, 23, 24 at that time. You know, because they were like 8 years older than me, something like that, right? So, yeah, they got in a fight, man, and Paul had them broke Derek's jaw. Bam! Matter of fact, broken in two places. Now that I think about it. Broken in two places. broke his motherfucking jaw. He had no caught him with a 2-piece. Bap, bap. They got in the fight, broke his jaw. Derek shit was wired up. They wire your mouth right. The shit look like braces. It's metal. And you can't open your jaw. This shit wired shut. And you kind of be like on a liquid diet. And he was on a liquid diet. He was drinking like Ensure and shit like that. Yeah, his shit was wired up, bro. True. Yeah, his shit was wired up. I seen that. I seen a nigga with a broke jaw before. Yeah, my homeboy Paul had no broke there. Broke his shit in 2 places for him, for real. Hey, what's going on in the, hold on, I want to pivot a little bit. What the hell is going on in the NBA? This nigga y'all show me what's wrong with this picture.
The NBA is broken and it needs to be fixed. Nembhard is a small dude. He just went the full length of the court and basically
look at this shit right here.
2 dribbles. Look at this one dribble. Look at this carry. He just ran 5 steps in between. There's a dribble. And then another like 5 steps. Dribble to get to the hole. Start blowing the whistle. The NBA is broken.
Right. Like, this is shit y'all be talking about. Yeah, this era is better than the Jordan era. This era better than Kobe era. These niggas is traveling and double dribbling and traveling. This what y'all talking about? Yeah, man, you see, Jordan couldn't. No, this what y'all do. I don't even watch basketball, but this what y'all doing now. This who y'all comparing to Jordan and Kobe. Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson. This who y'all comparing to them? Man, you right. You right. This era of basketball is better. Nigga can't beat you like this.
And it needs to be fixed. Nembhard is.
That's how you know this shit fixed. Now you trying to tell me the referee ain't see this shit? The referee ain't see this.
A small dude. He just went the full length of the court and basically 2 dribbles. Look at this. 1 dribble.
2.
Look at this carry. He just ran
4,
5 steps in between.
dribble
There's a
again,
dribble.
5,
And then another
6,
like 5 steps.
7,
Dribble to get to the
dribble
hole.
again,
Start
8,
blowing the whistle.
9.
The NBA
Man,
is broken and it
man,
needs to be
man,
fixed.
Come on, fam. That's why I don't watch that shit. That shit went woke, then they started doing that shit. Hey, check this out. This is an old, I gotta show y'all this old lady before I drop these phone line. I gotta show y'all this old lady. Bro, let me tell y'all something. Boy, this old lady right here, nigga, motherfucking grandma breaking a nigga off proper. Y'all wanna see this old white lady? Man, this lady right here, man.
So I go here,
look at her.
and you may,
Now she old now, but look what she doing to a nigga.
oh man, that sucks. Bang. Oh, now let's go into this one. And now we're back in what?
Oh, wow.
To something else. Now,
of course, if they were to fight for real and he was to use his full speed, he'll beat her, of course. You get what I'm saying? This was demonstration purposes. But I'm just saying, though, like, you fuck around and, think this regular old lady, like this old lady right here, I don't know, man. This shit, she a motherfucker.
I'm just going to sweep it. Now go.
That's crazy.
Okay.
So I guess there are variations of how you can go inside and outside of a position.
Yes.
Okay.
So I might start inside and then go to here. I might start and then hit the arm and go outside. I can still what?
Wow,
go into the same direction. Or once I go here, I might take this way.
God damn.
Ooh, you gave me a gift from the gods.
Oh, nice.
Man, shit. Motherfucking grandma, man. Shit, motherfucking grandma. Hey, man, look here. I ain't fucking with grandma. Yeah, grandma, man. You get what I'm saying? Shit, Yeah, man, this shit right here, man. Like, these niggas traveling, running 25 miles per hour. I'm like, man, I'm also seeing this fuck the street movement. They talking about some fuck the streets and all that shit there, right? Some of the rappers right here, look.
Hey, all these people saying fuck the streets and all this, I'm not with it. Because I am, I'm a big part of the streets. That's what my love is. That's what my genuine love is. They love me so much, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro.
I think y'all know how I feel about that street shit. So I come from it. So I ain't think they too fond of it. I think Boosie missed the point. I think he totally missed the boat. With the people who, some of these rappers talk about fuck the street now. Hold on. Now some of these rappers now like 21 Savage and all of them. So, hold on, wait a minute, baby boy. Hold on, now wait a minute now. Now you niggas were talking all this street shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I told y'all the street shit code is some bullshit. Because the niggas who talk the street shit don't abide by the code, whatever that code may be. As soon as they get caught, what they do? They tell on each other. The mafia tell on each other. So you know what nigga on the street gonna tell. Because there's something called self-preservation. People tell because they're trying to preserve, they don't want to suffer the consequences of their actions. When them crackers go to talking about 30 years and 40 years and 50 years, and you think about that fine ass red bone, you gotta check this out. You got a bad chick. You just met Alycia Baumgardner. She said, I'm gonna give you a shot, broke ass nigga. I'm gonna give you a shot. She give you a shot. You get a phone number. You crazy about it, because it's the baddest thing you don't have. You got a physical attraction to her, right? But goddamn it, Alycia don't know, the feds come pick you up. You got some old charges, the feds been checking you out for 5 years ago, and you know, the feds will do that. The feds, this is how the feds work. The feds, they'll have it could be some shit you did 7 years ago. They ain't gonna fuck with you. True. When the feds come to you, JC, about 2025. Yeah, 2018, when you was in the street, you had sold a half a brick to one of our federal informants. And it is what it is, man. We got you. We got you to right. When they come get you on some shit like that, that's how the feds come get you. You trying to remember shit and all, you get what I'm saying? All that shit there, and that's how they come get you. And you just met Alycia Baumgardner, you got her number now. You go to jail, she ain't gonna be there for you. This is a bad chick you don't have. What you gonna do? True. These dudes tell on just shit like that. Because, you used to having your freedom. You out there in society, you messing with some of the baddest chicks or whatever you want to mess with, who tricking and all that stuff there. And then now you finna get taken away from that because the lifestyle that you chose to live, this what come with it. This what come with it. So the streets is some bullshit. I'm telling some bullshit. I'm telling you right now. You get what I'm saying? So I think Boosie totally missed the plot. Matter of fact, you going to jail. You finna do some time on some street shit. You had a video shoot, nigga, you a convicted fella with a firearm on you or whatever, all this shit there. Like, bro, dude, I met Boosie. When you got money, it's just certain things you should not be doing anymore. And if you're one of the fortunate people to get out of the hood, get out of the street, it's just certain shit you shouldn't be doing no more. So, I get what he's saying, because I come from them same streets. But I think he's missing the point. This ain't about dissing everybody from the street, because all of us, everybody in the chat probably come from the street. It's about dissing the bullshit that come with the street. So when you say fuck the street, you saying fuck the shit that come with it. Because there's no 401k plan in the street. Yeah, Boosie, you was the one that made it out and came up and all that stuff there. Nigga, but you still catching cases going to jail. How you still catching cases going to jail and you're a millionaire? And you catching cases on street nigga shit, on dumb shit. I was like, man, it was like, yeah, you'll see Boosie, I saw him, he ain't gonna have no, he ain't got no lot of security around him, none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, you in your 40s. Like, come on, fam. Anyways. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. But before we do, Lil Boosie, you going to jail. Guess what, Lil Boosie? Hopefully everything work out. I think you're going to get out. You're going to be fine, all that stuff there. But for anybody else who about that street life, you might want to get in contact with my people at IT Bail Bonds. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Yeah, when they had your ass on that wall right there, want it? Nigga, want it. Got you on the wall, dog. Now got you that orange jumpsuit, got you want it. And everybody, yeah, I mean, you know they got a reward out for you now. It's gonna be one of your homeboys who's shooting bad. He got a Nick Sack of Reggie, and he talking that street shit. And get what? Hold on, man, I'm broke, dog. Hey, man, I just saw man on Crash Stopper. He on Crash Stopper, yeah. Yeah, it's a $25 reward out for him. $25. Yeah, dog. You know what, dog? What's that? Shit, them $25, man. We can go get us 5 Nick Sacks with that. 5 Nick Sacks. No, why don't we get a quarter? Get a quarter, yeah. Instead of getting 5 Nick Sacks, let's buy a quarter, break it down, sack it up. You get what I'm saying, and sell it like that. I'm pretty sure we can make. I'm pretty sure we can make about $50 on the quarter. Make about $50 on that there. Then go back and re-up and get a half ounce of that bubble. Get a half ounce of that bubble. I do not smoke that shit. That bubble, that shit trash. That's what they smoke in Tampa. But anyway, get a half ounce of that bubble. And then what we do, we take that, sack it up, flip it, make 100 out of it, and then go. You go sell it for 100, then go back. You know what I mean? True. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I'm Debo. Who? Debo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? What you got on my 40, homie?
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Phone lines open, man. Phone lines open. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. I got to show y'all Mama Hoofield. It ain't open yet. Hold on, I got to show y'all Mama Hoof. Mama Hoof. Mama Hoof. Mama Hoof. Mama Hoof. You know that you's a hoe. Yeah, man, Mama Hoof. Where Mama Hoof at? Mama Hoof. Mama, where you at, Mama? Yeah, you the only nigga on YouTube they call Mama. You's a mama. Yeah, dig? Yeah, let's go over here, man. Where Mama at, man? Mama sitting there. Mama laughing though. Mama was laughing. Mama was like, yeah, oh my gosh, that was so funny, Coach. You were just talking, picking at me and just embarrassing me, making mockery of me. It's just too much. It's all it is, just too much. All right, let's go over here. Let's see what we got, guys. All right, where we at? Let's see which one this is. Yeah, this is it right here. This the one. This the one right here. This the one right here. Yeah, this the one. This where Mama Ho at? Where Mama Ho? Mama Ho, where you at, Mama Ho? Green Eyes Pete sitting this to me. She sitting this to me. I was like, she said, cause I looked at her right. Looked at her. You see this nigga. You see. Let me see this nigga. Let me see the nigga. Where Mama Ho at? Where Mama Ho at? Where Mama Ho at? Mama Ho left. Oh, here you go right here. Here you go right here. Mama Ho run Kid Austin social media account. Yeah, he love laughing emojis. This kid, this him for real. This him for real. I looked it up. This is his account. This Kid Austin account, YouTube channel. Yeah, Mama Ho like, yo, my son, he's laughing at me. That could have been Kid Austin though. That could have been Kid Austin leaving a laughing emoji. Oh my gosh, he's ripping mom. He's ripping her. He's talking so bad about her. This shit is funny. This shit is so goddamn funny. What are you laughing at? Oh, mom, dad, mom, I'm confused. Dami, no, Dami, I was just, let me see. This is Coach Malachi. Why are you doing on his page? You know he's the ops. You know it's up when I see him. It's up when I see him. You know that. Let me see. What you're laughing? What is that a wig he has on? Wait a minute. Is that my yarn wig? It has a bald spot. Wait a minute. My son, what are you doing? Why are you looking at him? It has a sugar daddy on it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, why you, son? Why are you laughing? I'm your dummy. Why you don't laugh at me? No, come on. He's picking at my wrinkles. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Like, you get what I'm saying? He's saying, Mama Ho. True. Mama Ho. You know how mommy. You know how mommy is. She. Oh, she's a hell of a mother. She's a hell of a mother. I give it that. She's a good mother. I mean, she kind of good, bad, good, whatever the case may be. Hold on, what is it? What did Alycia Baumgardner say? See, that's what we need. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something. The WNBA, before I drop the phone line, the WNBA, I'm finna give y'all some game. The WNBA, your ratings are trash. Your ratings are trash in the WNBA. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't have pretty women, attractive women in the WNBA. All the women in that motherfucker look like men. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I was growing up, we had something called bulldaggers. You know what a bulldagger is? A butch, a dyke. That's what they called it back then. So, in today's time, like I got a couple of cousins they dykes. I got a couple of cousins they gay as well, men, stuff like that, right? One of them, you know, I ain't gonna tell you where he live at, but you know, one of them live in Georgia. I just say Georgia, right? Anyway, so and I love them to death. They cool, right? My cousin, she cool as hell. I love her to death. But them women in the WNBA, they look like men, dog. And then the women who look like women, they get turned out by the women who look like men. True. I ain't really got no issue with it at all. Myself, I ain't got no issue with it. But my thing is the ratings is low because for some reason they're not able to attract the LGBT community. By the flock. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the WNBA is pretty much like LGBT community. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, but in order for them, my advice to the WNBA is this. If you want to get more men to watch, you got to get women who look like this that's playing. Everybody can't be looking like a man. You got to get women that look like this. And they have to be women. You get what I'm saying? You gotta, we know you gotta, because a men like feminine, men like women who are feminine. Men like women who are feminine. Did you get what I'm saying? I don't want a man who hard, I don't want a woman that's harder than me. You masculine, I'm masculine. And that ain't gonna work. You get what I'm saying? So my advice to the WNBA, get some beautiful, attractive women who can play basketball. Allow them to play. Don't be mad at them because they ain't with the licky. Let them be who they are. Let them play. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you attract the men. Like if you had women like, shit, Alycia Baumgardner, man, she that girl fine in the motherfucker, man. You see her? Or another chick. What the other chick name? Angel Reese? Ain't somebody like an Angel Reese. You got to get more women that you get what I'm saying? Now I do hear that when you get women like Angel Reese or Alycia Baumgardner, someone who pretty who in the WNBA, I do hear that them sisters be at them. I hear they be at them like a chicken hole. I hear they be at them. Candace Parker, she was straight, but I heard they went at her. Now she, you get what I'm saying? She lost and turned out like Olivia. If you guys know the song by the Whispers, they got a song called Olivia. You know what I mean? And so y'all check that song out there. So that's what it is. You gotta, that's how you attract the men. Men, listen, I'm just giving y'all some good advice. If I want to see a bunch of men running up and down the court playing basketball, I just watch the NBA. Do you get what I'm saying? I just watch the NBA. I don't want to see women who look like men play. If I don't want no imitation man. I'ma just watch some men I'ma just watch the NBA. No, Diddy. Did you get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. So that's my advice to the WNBA. That's how y'all can make it work. Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good. How much fun? Hey, listen. All I'm saying too is this. Like in boxing, Jake Paul bring a lot of money to boxing. I was hating on him in the beginning. You guys know that I was a Jake Paul hater. But then I like him now. I'm going to tell you why I like him. Because he creates so many opportunities for women. I like what he did with Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano been boxing all her life. She wasn't making $100,000, bro. She was making less than that. She wouldn't get paid nothing. She got with Jake Paul. She made her first 7 figures with Jake Paul. And she made that on multiple occasions. Irregardless of whatever rumors y'all heard about Jake Paul smashing her and all that stuff, I don't know nothing about that. I really don't give a damn. They love life if they have one. I don't know. But, so, when he's bringing that kind of money to women's boxing, like, you can't hate that. Do you get what I'm saying? And women's boxing, they need somebody like a Ebony Bridges or Alycia Baumgardner, someone that's beautiful and attractive that's going to galvanize the men. Because men, we like beautiful women now. And she pretty fine in the mouth. You get what I'm saying? Every man, whether he married or not married, he gonna look, and you know what I mean? That's just a relative situation. And women like attractive, good looking men. So they got to try to find the balance in that, in marketing and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But what y'all think? Do you guys think that after Jake Paul got his jaw broke, a lot of other YouTubers out there or influencers, they gonna think twice about stepping in the ring with someone that's a real certified boxer, a pro? You did?
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to Green Eyes P, dropping on 2 pounds. She said, Mama Hoof on site. I'll fight your girl. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, man, it is what it is. I mean, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'm just saying me. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? I would take that into consideration if I was doing. X-Men, we got that comment. Shit, what this is. Hold on, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
What's up, man? Hey, man, you got me and the wife cracking up, man, with all this, what's his name? Jake Paul dropping to his knees way too many times and talking about my whole, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, funny shit. But, real quick, whoever thought that Jake Paul had a chance, please don't ever talk boxing again. You know, clearly Joshua took it easy on Jake. Scripted or not, I saw AJ trying to take that kid's head off, you know, with big swings every now and then.
Yeah.
So, but real talk though, I hope Jake don't quit and retire. You know, the boy's a good entertainer, and he knows how to put a good show. You know, a huge event like that, you know, it got to be good for boxing, coach. And I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with you, I had a good time watching him. You know, getting his hat handed to him.
Yeah.
Running, you know, all over the ring like he did. But what about you, coach? Was that fun or what?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we did a fight party, so you know, I went live for it. I did a fight party for it. I mean, I wasn't going to do it, but Yarmus called the show. Yarmus was like, "Hey yo," he said, "Hey yo, peace of love, coach, peace of love. Hey yo, look, man, hey yo, coach, look, man, are you hey yo, coach, are you going to go live for the Jake Paul fight?" And I was like, "Jake Paul fight?" Yeah. I was like, "Man, nah." Then I thought about it. Then you know, I was like, "You know what, man? I just go live. Fuck it."
Well, hey man, you did the right thing. I caught it late, but I watched it. It was good shit, man, like always. But I got a real question for you, man. What do you think about women fighting 3-minute rounds?
I like that. I like that fight with Alycia Baumgardner and I forgot the chick who she fought. You know, they did pretty well. Yeah. They did pretty well fighting 3-minute rounds, 36 minutes. I like that.
Yep, that's exactly where I'm going. That was a beautiful fight, man. You know, I wish, you know, again, listen. I think that's the way, you know, the women want to fight nowadays. Look, coach, for as long as I remember, it's always been 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And if it ain't 3-minute rounds, it's not a real fight. You know. Now, the women, you know, with 3 minutes, now they can showcase their skills. You know, take their time to set up their punches and wear down their opponent. So I like that. I think, you know, boxing moving in the right direction. That's another thing Suleiman doesn't like, you know. But again, and before I forget, let me say thank you to AJ. Thank you for showing the world that boxing is not a game. And that's it, coach. Like always, man. Respect from New York and salute to the chat.
All right, shout out to Jamie. See, this is the thing, right? Because now that we are in this era of diversity, equity, and inclusion, okay, well, you know, then you hear a lot of women now, you know, and that came from the feminist movement. That really came from the feminist movement started with white women in America in the 50s. The feminist movement, and then they got the sisters involved. They ended up, you know, infiltrating the black community, and they got the black women, the sisters involved, talking about, you know, independent and all that shit there. Then the shit carried on throughout the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and I remember Beyonce making a song. Her and Destiny Child, she made a song called "Independent Ladies." All the ladies independent. Throw your hands up, family. But she was married. Carla, hold on. Then she made a song, all the single ladies, and all the single ladies getting happy and smiling. But Beyonce married, going back home to Jay-Z. But all that shit started with the feminist movement, right? Before I was born. So, and I'm like, okay, well, if you can do everything a man can do, okay, fight 3-minute rounds like a man did. There's a woman that I see around here in my community. I don't live in the neighborhood, I live in the community. Little short Mexican lady, she out there cutting grass. Cause the Mexicans, they have the landscaping business on lock. They lock that industry down. Yeah, she out there, man, an old lady. It was an older lady too, man. Like she cause she looked like she used to work like one of the migrant workers or whatever. But yeah, she cutting grass, bro. Like she looked like she could be a grandmother for real, bro. She out there doing what she gotta do, cutting grass, bro, for real. Like work for a lawn service. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's going on? Is Rob from New York.
Rob from New York, talk to me. Rob, talk to me.
Bad service. Let me, Coach.
You got me in the blue. You got me in the Bluetooth.
No. Let me call back because I have bad service.
Okay, all right. You say you calling back? Yeah, man. Hey, bro, she was out there with a weed whacker. She out there with a weed whacker. One time I saw out there on the riding lawnmower. Yeah, man, shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker got to do what he got to do, fam. You know what they say? Beggars can't be choosers. You get what I'm saying? I be hearing young dudes. Check this out. R.I.P. to my barber, man. I had a barber from Flint, Michigan, named Danielle Stevenson. Call him Donnie, right? When he ended up passing away 5 years ago. Matter of fact, this month, 5 years ago, he passed away. I still have his obituary over there. And that's my guy, man. I miss him. But he was a diehard Laker fan and a diehard Cowboy fan. And Donnie, people coming in there, a lot of the young dudes, they don't, like a lot of young dudes, they'll turn down jobs. If it's dealing with any kind of physical or manual labor or whatever, they'll turn jobs down. So I was talking, I used to live in Miramar. I used to live down south in Broward County, right? I used to live West Miramar, right off the 75, right off of Big Bend Road. No, not Big Bend. I'm talking about Big Bend. Right off of Miramar Parkway and Dykes Road. And I used to live in a subdivision called, damn, what's the name of the subdivision? Hold on. What's the name of the subdivision I used to live at right off of Dykes Road? I forgot the name of it, but where I lived at, Trick Daddy lived right around the corner from me, and Luke lived over there as well. I forgot the name of it, dog. It was a gated community. My mind went blank, dog. I lived there for about 20 years. So lived in Pembroke Pines area, Miramar, then just being Dade all the time, of course, But it's right there. It's right. It's not too far from County Line Road because you got Broward County and then you got Dade County. It's not too far from there. You take you'll drive down Miramar Parkway or go down Pembroke Road or whatever until you get to Douglas Road. You make the right. Douglas Road turns into 37th Avenue, which takes you into Carroll City and stuff like that. So y'all know what I'm talking about if you're from that area. But hold on. But yeah, so Carla, hold on. So yeah, so there was a black dude that he won the bid to do the landscaping for that entire subdivision. There's an east side and there's a west side. There's an east side and there's a west side, right? And he say, man, he had a bunch of Mexicans working for him. So I like, man, why you ain't got no black people working for you, man? He said, man, the brothers don't want to work. He said, do you know how many, this brother was from Virginia. He said, you know how many brothers I hired? I say, I saw a couple of them. Yeah, man, they don't work, man. He say the Mexicans, man, they come to work, they don't complain. They get the shit done. They ain't looking on their phones and shit, trying to find out what's going on Instagram. Do you know what I mean? Like, they getting to work. And that's why I told the dude, I say, bro, them motherfucking Mexicans, listen, I had a homeboy. I'll call him, hold on. Listen, I had a homeboy, he do motherfucking, he do rehabs. He hired some brothers. Now, I ain't saying ain't no brothers out there that can get the job done, but I'm just giving y'all some examples. He hired some brothers. He said, man, man was half shady, and he said he fucked around and paid him the money up front. And you know, that's the worst thing you can do, get anybody some money up front. Once you get anybody their money up front, there's no incentive for them to work. You get what I'm saying? So he said they were leaving shit half-ass. He said he fucked around, and he had a deadline to sell his house. They had to have it done, right? And so they could put it on the market. He said he fucked around and ran across some Mexicans. He ran across one Mexican. That one Mexican brought 10 with him. He brought 10 more with him. He said, man, Malachi, they went in the house. We needed to add all kind of shit in there, right? We needed to add the, different stuff to it and carpet and all that stuff there. He say, man, the next day, they was up all night. The next day, the house was done. True. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach is Rob from New York. My bad. I had a really bad service earlier. That was me that I called.
Yeah, salute, Rob. Talk to me.
Coach, I had no problem with this event. In fact, I was looking forward to this shit. And I go on Twitter and I see a bunch of, it's a lot of the hardcore fans along with the retired boxers. They're somehow bitter that Jake Paul is making all this money. But in reality, the way that I see it is like, don't hate the player, hate the fucking game. Like, I don't know if you follow Habib on boxing. He tweeted something very, very interesting. He said pretty much, boxers and promoters love saying boxing is a business until the money goes someone else. Then all of a sudden, it's a fucking sport.
Yeah.
Like, Ellerby said, it's about putting butts in seats. But all of a sudden, people hate that the Jake is fucking exploited the system because they only took him 5 years. The kids started doing this shit like 5 years ago. So all these people complaining and grinding about all this shit, man, this shit has been WWE for a while now. Like, Berlanga ended up getting a fucking title shot versus Canelo while other fighters were horrible. And guess what? He's about to get another title shot versus Rocinski. You got Ryan Garcia that's getting another title shot after losing to Rolly. But we're going to get mad at Jake? Nah, fuck that, man. That shit was funny as hell. Love the fucking event. And another thing, instead of getting bitter, these boxers, what they should do is actually study what Jake Paul is doing because he laid out a roadmap into building the brand to make more money. But that's my call, Coach.
Absolutely, fam. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's you know what? I remember now why I used to live at Silver Shores. You from Broward County, Dade, whatever. If you off of Miramar Parkway in Dykes Road, I used to live. There's a subdivision over there called Silver Shores. There's the east side and the west side. I lived on the west side. The west side is where Trick and Luke stay at. I live right around the corner from them. So yeah, the brother was like, yeah, man, these dudes don't want to work, man. He said, oh, they don't want to work, man. I ain't cutting no grass. They too good to cut grass. And see, that's what happened. See, that's how we lost that industry. Mexicans are like, shit, well, shit, I do it for cheaper. I'll come over here. So my homeboy he hired one Mexican. He brought 10 more with him. He said, man, they went in the motherfucker on a Sunday. They was up all night. He had a case of Corona. I think they had like a case of Coronas. They were playing. He had some cowboy boots or some shit. They had their toolbox with their hat on and shit. He said, man, they went in that motherfucker. I was sitting there watching them, dog. He said, I was there with him for like 5 hours, just watching everything, just monitoring everything. And he said, I fucked around and I had to go, because my homeboy flip houses, he in real estate. He said, man, I came back, man, in 24 hours, that bitch was done. everything. Cabinets installed, oven and stove installed, bathroom clean, toilet, toilet. Nigga they don't lay the carpet. They don't lay the carpet upstairs. I'm like, bro, check this out. Hold on. No. He said they ain't lay the carpet yet. He said they had to put everything in there, right? They guess what? Upstairs and downstairs, the house was painted. True. The house was painted, fam. He said the next day they laid the carpet. He said when I had the brother, man, it took him like I had to hunt this nigga down. He talking about he booked, he got other places, other commitments, and he gonna get back to me and all that stuff there. Goddamn fucking Julio came in that bitch, man. El Chapo came in that bitch. He brought 10 more people from the cartel, and that bitch was done in 24 hours. True. I said, yeah, you ain't not working on Mexican, bro. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. You ain't not working on Mexican. You ain't not working on Mexican, boy. Cause see, they get it. They like, yeah, you know what I mean? They say they get it. And now they don't took over the industry. Carla, what's your name when you call it from?
What up, Coach Yamas, man? What's going on, baby?
Yamas, talk to me.
Ain't nothing, man. Yo, I had to call in, man. Yo, you talking about the Mexicans, how they work, man. And I gotta give them respect. I gotta give them their flowers. I gotta give them their love, man. Yo, I had some stucco work done on my crib, and I hired a guy, on the side. And he knew somebody. This dude came with his whole family. It was on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
So he did. His wife was there. His kids are there, and they were together, and everybody was helping. They got this job done, and like he's telling me, he's like, yo, I work during the week, so this is my time to spend with the family. So if I'm gonna be making money to support everybody, we all come together. We all spend time. We all help. And I just had to give him his props, man. Like I hit that. I always remember that, man.
Yeah.
And like you said, man, a lot of brothers, you didn't get hooked up. Motherfuckers get another job. They're over there.
Yeah.
You got to call them 10 times. Yo, we can learn from them, man. I'm not knocking nobody.
Yeah.
I give everybody a clean slate. But, they doing it the right way, man. I gotta give them their respect, man. I want to also make a comment on the Jake Paul. It's like we was talking about how a lot of people got sour grapes over the money he made, and the exposure he's getting and everything with the fight. But the bottom line is, this is why I always say, man, you can't give up and you can't think small. Because if he told us what he planned to do, and he would get to this level where he could make this kind of money and box for 5 years, we wouldn't believe him. I had somebody tell me one day, he said, yo, if people ain't doubting your plan, they not big enough, man. So we can learn a lot from the Mexicans. We can learn from Jake Paul. And I always tell people, like the young people, don't ever give up, man. And don't think small, man. Because, he might have got knocked out. He might have got his jaw broke. But his bank account is looking crazy right now, man. That's all I got, man. Peace and love to the family. Happy holidays.
Salute, fam. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, so I said, yeah, man, this shit, but I'm talking about. But bro, like I say, man, they bring 10, teamwork make dream work. They come work together, man, and it is what it is. But yeah, but back to what I was saying as relates to this, like Joshua, he did a good job. He broke the man jaw, did whatever the case may be. I don't think, like, bro, let me tell you something. The influence, I'm gonna tell you, I was hating at first, but I had to study it and look at it. The influence of boxing shit it's a spectacle, but it's entertainment. Carla, hold on. There's an audience for everything. There's some things that you don't like, other people like. There's some things that other people like, you don't like. That's just the reality of the situation. And the shit making money. You know how I know it's making money? Because this shit keep happening. Motherfuckers sitting in that bitch. You got this influencer like I want to see Jake Paul and KSI fight each other. I don't know if they fought yet. I think KSI fought Logan Paul. I think he fought Logan. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I just like, and then that fan base, that influencer fan base, influencer boxing, they be excited about that shit, dog. just think there was somebody who really honestly believed that Jake was gonna knock Anthony Joshua out. As silly as that sound, there was some people who really believe that shit. There's a motherfucker right now who betted some money on the knockout that Joshua will get knocked out because they believe what Oscar De La Hoya said. Well, you know he cheating now, and Joshua ain't got good footwork, and he's susceptible to the right hand, the overhand right, and you get what I'm saying? And, motherfucker go to rationalizing that shit in their mind. They're like, you go to try to. Because you wanted to confirm what you try to find shit to confirm what you already want to believe. So the motherfucker wouldn't believe in that shit. They disregarded that he was a gold medalist. They disregarded that he was 6'6", 250. They disregarded that the motherfuckers who stopped him or knocked him out, or whatever the case may be, were real heavyweights who had real boxing skills. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? This your boy Freddie, man. Happy Monday, baby. What's happening?
Freddie from Oakland, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Hey, check it out. Hey, you wasn't lying, boy. My boy Anthony Johnson was getting all the bitches, man. I mean, all the work, man. I mean, you saw it was a man. When he was walking through the tunnel, right, walking back to the to the locker room. It was one bad one for us, man. She was bad, man. She was all on and man, you feel me? And I saw a picture, right, with him and Alycia, right? It was a picture I saw on Facebook. They was like together, like in a somewhere like by a swimming pool. And I know for sure that nailing that. I know for sure he nailed that night. You know. Man, I was that nigga. But but yeah, but the fight was cool, but you feel me? Somebody was saying that Jake Paul be on some racist shit.
Who was somebody? Who was somebody?
Some shit I saw on YouTube. They was showing like little clips of him saying shit.
Yeah, that's real vague. That's somebody said this, somebody on you. Yeah, motherfuckers saying they want to say. But go ahead. They show receipts. They got receipts.
Yeah, they were showing him like when Jake Paul was like, he said like, yeah, I'm a racist. I'm hella racist. But I don't know like what context he needs when he was saying. I don't know if he was joking. It just showed that little clip. You feel me? But I don't know was he joking or not. And then they were saying like he was like walking like a bamboo, like a gorilla when him and Anthony went to meet on they did the close up. He said Jay Paul started walking like a gorilla when he got on stage. You feel me? But I don't see how he could be racist when RC is like black dudes around him. You feel me? Like his coaches and all that. So that might be some bullshit. But yeah, but it's all good though, man. But Ant got all the bitches though, man. But all right though, Coach, I'll let you like.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, he all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyway, Daniel say, Coach, it was like that Instagram post I sent you a while back over that Jake Paul fan thought Jake had a chance against Usyk. Yeah, well, I mean, they don't know anything about boxing. So, I mean, that they don't know anything about boxing. And and that's fine. Again, Leonard Ellaby said it best. You know what Leonard Ellaby say? He said it's about putting butts in seats. Cookie barking, somebody at the door. He said it's about putting butts in seats. That's what Leonard Ellaby said. He didn't say it's about the best fighting the best. He didn't say it's about the top guy fighting the top guy. He didn't say it's about making legacy-defining fights, and that will bring you the money. He said one thing. It's about putting butts in seats. So Leonard Ellaby was speaking from the standpoint of the business of boxing. Not from a competition standpoint. Not from a help take the sport to another level. He said it's about putting butts in seats. So the spectacle stuff put butts in seats. Caller, hold on. It doesn't matter. It put butts in seats. Whether you coming to see me get knocked out, or whether you coming to see me win, or whether you coming to see me for whatever the reason may be, if I can pack the house and get you in here and get this money, because Netflix buys the content outright. Jake worked it out to where he got to deal with Netflix to where as long as he bring them big fights, that's going to be a draw, they'll buy the content. Anything that you see on Netflix, they own that content outright. They pay whoever the artist is, whether it's the comedian, whether it's Dave Chappelle, whether it's Jake Paul, whether it's whoever. They'll pay them whatever the amount of money they want, but they own that content outright. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's going on, brother? Hey, it never fails, man. Some of the old crusties online, they already started. Talking about what you think Tank would have did. I got to think about you. What you think Tank would have did? I said, man, they talking about Tank would have did big date worse than Anthony Joshua and all that stuff, man. I mean, these folks got to get a life, man. I'm Tank a maniac, man. So I enjoyed the fight, man. It was funny to watch, Jake Paul run around the ring, holding on and stuff, and he finally got the job done. But I'm going to wrap up with this real quick. I'm just glad that I'm happy for Anthony Joshua because the fact that the man been ridiculed since he got in the game, man. He came over here. They've been on the man. They've been talking bad about the man. He's been ridiculed for years and years. And finally, he getting like a rebirth of his career, you know what I'm saying? A resurgence, so it is what it is. You can take the football and run with it, man. But, hey, it is what it is, Coach. That's my call.
Shout out to Coach Eddie. ATL, stand up. I'm like, shit, motherfucker mad. AJ getting the honey deals, man. Like, who am I to be mad at a nigga for shit? I think about me, shit. What? Hold on, what are you talking about? Let's see what's going on. What the hell Eddie Hearn is talking about? See this what threw motherfuckers off, right? Motherfucker looking at this what Daniel Dubois did to AJ. Yeah, but this Daniel Dubois, look how big Daniel Dubois is. Both of these guys, heavyweight boxing, you know what I mean? Shit happens, you know what I mean? Look how big Daniel Dubois is. They thinking, look what Daniel Dubois did. Well, Jake Paul ain't Daniel Dubois. And this is the crazy part about it. I didn't think about this. Joshua and Usyk fought twice. That's why I say the triangle theory doesn't work in boxing. It don't. Joshua fought Usyk twice. Daniel Dubois fought him twice. Daniel Dubois knocked Joshua out. But he got stopped by Usyk twice. Usyk went 12 rounds with Joshua. Well, went 24 rounds with Joshua. Did you get what I'm saying? So you say, okay, well, he wasn't able to knock Joshua out, so we know he ain't gonna knock Daniel Dubois out. He knocked Daniel Dubois out twice, stopped him. But Daniel Dubois knocked out Joshua. Okay, well, if Daniel Dubois knocked him out, what you think Jake Paul gonna do? Yeah. True. Yeah. Hey, Mika, that's what they get it twisted at. What you think Jake Paul gonna do? The opposite of that.
Stumble on him like they just found it, like he's a rookie.
Yeah, I know.
Who's this Greek god? Who's this? Oh my! They're like infatuated with him. Does that? Obviously, it makes. I've been watching AJ since the Olympics. Have admired. I think I watched every single one of his pro fights. It's an honor to work his fights and to see online Americans and American women almost stumble on him like they just found it, like he's a rookie.
Yeah, I know.
Who's this Greek god? Who's this? Oh my! They're like infatuated with him. Does that? Obviously, it makes you chuckle because you've known him for so long. But does that change any sort of future plans for him? Like, hey, we need to bring him back to America. There's something there.
I mean, look, I think obviously the American sort of strategy took a big blow in the Andy Ruiz fight. And I think if we would have won that fight, I think we would have returned several times since. Obviously, the size of the audience on Friday, and also, we've even seen it on a much smaller level with our.
See, that's the problem. The men that don't like Joshua, that's why they don't like him. That's why they don't like him. I'm telling you, it ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It's like these dudes, I mean, he's a nice guy. That's my only issue with Joshua. I say, he too goddamn nice. I'm like, nigga, if I was 6'6", 250, I doubt if I'd be nice. You know, he's a really big, nice guy. But he can fight. You get what I'm saying? But he's a nice guy. And the women crazy about him. And boy, if he get the women in America to start watching him, because the men gonna follow what the women do. That's it. The women like Alycia, bro, listen. Oh, I just got an idea, dog. I got an idea how Joshua can really, really break into the. You know what, man? If that him and Alycia Baumgardner. I don't know. Damn, like they could be like a little power couple. You get what I'm saying? Like they can really that right there. I just thought about it, dog. What did you say, Miss Connie? He said because the women fall over him. Yeah, they do. You know what I think? Hey, Miss Connie, I think that could work.
Documentary. It's a different audience, right? And also, you know, we've even seen it on a much smaller level with our documentary. It's a different audience, right? It's not boxing. Even every American boxing fan knows who Anthony. These aren't boxing fans that are suddenly going, oh, who's this guy? These are just casual fans across various different demographics who don't really know a lot about boxing and have come across this guy who speaks so well, who looks like he's carved out of stone, and it's like, wow. And
that's why Tyson Fury, every time Tyson Fury said something bad about Joshua, he always spoke about his size. Look, your big dog, you're just a pumped up bodybuilder. You're just a pumped up bodybuilder. Then he started talking about Anthony Joshua's private parts. Tyson Fury was talking about that. I'm like, damn, man, oh. And I think my wife, who, I think he got like 10 kids from his wife, something like that. He got a lot of kids from her. I think my wife said she wants to have a baby from you. She said she wants to, I'm the Gypsy King, shiver me timbers. You know, you're big docile. You're nothing but a big bodybuilder. You just got all those muscles. The women just like you because of your muscles. Like, and the women ain't looking at Tyson Fury like that. Tyson Fury, you know, he's a very skilled fighter, but the women don't look at him like that. Like Joshua, he attracts attention just by his presence. He don't talk loud, none of that. He's very noticeable. Fury got to make a lot of noise. Shiver me, tell me this and that. I'm the greatest heavyweight in the history of boxing. I would have beat Sonny Liston. I would have beat Jack Dempsey. I would have beat Muhammad Ali. I would have beat this. I would have beat that. And you know, but the women, like, you don't see women flocking on Fury. They fucked up by Joshua. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, you know what? I think they might have stumbled across something. If they can work the women, you get what I'm saying? The women, like, you know, the women they're gonna be messed up by them already. If they can work that Joshua Alycia Baumgardner angle, oh my God. True. Hey, Miss Connie. Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to Sheila. Boy, if they can work that Joshua Alycia Baumgardner angle. Oh, like just had them in some pictures looking suspect, looking like they ain't got to be no couple, but just looking like hold on, like I don't know if this picture right here, right? There's a picture that's floating on the internet. I don't know if this picture is AI or what.
And the answer to your question, yes. I mean, it's all day I've been thinking about our US strategy and how we can capitalize on this. This changes everything. You know, people don't like it when I say that AJ was already arguably the biggest star in boxing. Now, by far the biggest star in boxing. Right now, there is absolutely no question that Anthony Joshua is the biggest star in world boxing, right? But how does that strategy change moving forward, particularly in the American market? Because, you know, I know, and you know how personable he is, how likable he is. You know, his brand has just been so easy to build, obviously, with all his attributes over the years. And we can do the same thing in America, and it's a big market.
You know what he need to do? The men gonna hate Joshua in America. That's fine. If I'm him, I focus on getting the women. Focus on the females. Focus on the women boxing fans, or the women comeback sports, or the women comeback sports fans. I focus on them. The men gonna hate. The America, they already, you know what I mean? Because you got, you know, that LGBTC type men, then you got the dudes who is just online, they just gonna hate. Because these niggas, you know, because these niggas ain't get no pussy, they ain't get no women, the females ain't checking for him like that, you know, and he's, you know what I mean? So he need to focus on, bro, I'm gonna tell you what they need to do. They need to hire me. True. They need to hire me. I put a good team together. I'm saying, look here, baby boy, this gonna be the strategy. Cause I can like this shit easy. Like this shit is easy to me. This shit comes straight out the dome. But I have to write this down. I'm like, okay, you know, this how we gonna attack this. We gotta get Alycia Baumgardner too. We're gonna bring her in the fold. I don't know if you hit it yet or whatever, or you know, she you know, but the way she was looking at it, she kind of fucked up about it. So that right there, I mean, that right there told the story. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, we can parlay that. We can parlay that situation. Get with me. I'm gonna tell you something. We can parlay that situation. I don't think Eddie Hearn know what to do with. Well, Eddie Hearn, no, I take that back. Eddie Hearn made Joshua a lot of money. So I don't want to say he don't know what to do. Eddie Hearn know what to do. But I'm saying over here in America, he gonna need a specialist. He gonna need somebody like myself. He gonna need somebody like a Bill Haney. Someone like a Bill Haney I'll be perfect. Either me or Bill Haney will be perfect for the job to make AJ a star in America. You don't focus on the men. You focus on the women. True. Hey, listen, shout out to Ramon. Ramon, you don't focus on the men, you focus on the women. When I go to these fights, check this out. When I go to these fights, it be a lot of women at the fights. We at the Red Hour. We at the Red Hour in San Antonio. Daniel Agnew was there. Carmen Serene was there. Rick was there. There was a lot of women there. There was some men there, but there was a lot of women there as well. Women love boxing. You got a lot of casual women boxing fans. Bro, what woman ain't gonna want to see Anthony Joshua fight in America? The men gonna hate, because they've been hating since he been boxing. But the women gonna flock to him. And wherever the women go, the men gonna go. True. Yeah. Shout out to Deacon Weasel. Yeah, wherever the women go, the men gonna go. Focus on the women. That's how you market Joshua. You market him towards the women. Telling you, bro. I'm telling you. What you say, Dan? Yeah, that's a lot more women than men. Yeah, the women, hold on. Women outnumber men. Let's see. Let's go here. Oh, my old neighbor's still there. I'm looking at my old house when I lived in Miramar. I see my next door neighbor's car still there. My old neighbors, they still there. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Shit, nigga, I be thinking. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Oh, you know what? It said, well, AI, okay, it ain't as bad as I thought it was then. AI says, hold on, let's pull this up. Let me let y'all see what AI say. Let's go over here. AI says this. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It's saying in the United States, women outnumber men by approximately 6.1 million. As of 2025, there are roughly 168.8 million women compared to 162.7 million men. Now, this is in America, in the United States. So this is not that bad. This demographic gap translates to a national sex ratio of approximately 98 men for every 100 women. Okay. So that's not that bad. Birth ratios. More boys are born than girls. Roughly 105 boys for every 100 girls. Mortality rates, but I think men die faster than women. Men generally die at younger ages than women. The population remains a majority male until approximately 47 years of age, at which point women become the majority for the remainder of the life cycle. Wow. Senior population. The gap widens significantly in older age groups. Among those 65 years of older, there are about 93 men per 100 women. For those over 90, women outnumber men 2 to 1. Okay, cool. So what I would do. Matter of fact, I'm finna give them some free game. Do some research, find out how many women are casual boxing fans. Then find out how many women like sports in general, right? Like sports in general, right? Whether it's basketball, football, or whatever. Because your casual boxing fans, they are probably fans of American football or basketball or whatever, right? So, but they casually watch boxing. They casually watch boxing. You can use AJ as eye candy to the women, right? You focus on the women. Find out, let's see, how many, do some research on that. So we found out the women. Now, let's ask this question. Let's ask this question. How many women watch comeback sports? Sports in America. Let's do that. Like this, what I do. I just they're just a simple, you know what I mean? Just a simple little, it ain't nothing, it ain't no deep research, but we just looking at a starting point. It says right here, women watch combat sports in America, but typically less frequently than men. Though female fighters are boosting interest, the studies showing significant female audiences around 44% of MMA in one older study. You got a lot of women watch MMA. And massive viewership for women's boxing events, indicating growing engagement and changing demographics. While men often lead as avid fans, women's participation, especially in UFC and boxing, is substantial and growing due to star athletes and increased visibility, with major bouts drawing millions. So check this out. Did you hear what they said? When you have the top guys fighting each other, they bring the women out, star athletes, the Canelos, the Crawfords, the Tank Davises, the whoever, the Haneys or whoever, right? Whoever that star athlete may be. And boxing, now this is just a light. This is light, because some of those women who watch MMA gonna watch boxing. If you can target those women, use those women who like mixed martial, who like combat sports. Target those women. Target those women with AJ. I'm telling you, they gonna love them. True. They gonna love them. They gonna love them. Come up with, like, you gotta have all kind of, have AJ taking pictures with just beautiful women from everywhere. Wait, who is this guy? He's a boxer. Yes, Anthony Joshua. Where's he from? The UK. The women love that British accent. They love that British. Let me tell you something. You dudes from that British, something about that British accent the women like. I don't know what it is. Girl, it's something about that British. I ain't saying all women, but that British accent, like Joshua accent, is not too rough. You can hold on. You can understand what he's saying. Yeah, man, that's how you do it, dog. Yeah, what you say, Miss Connie Eye Candy? Yes, facts. Carter, what's your name? You call it from?
Oh, big coach, it's the big D son and Coach Joshua over here in Robonia right now with his shorts, with his shirt off and some gym shorts on. God dang it! Anthony Joshua wearing coochie cutters. He got on there. I say, boy, look at here. This man ain't put his shirt on since the weigh-in Thursday. God dang it! Oh man, bro, but Coach, the Deacon tried to walk behind him, but I'm almost there. I'm 3 Reese Pieces cups from being a fat boy. But boy, that's all right though, because yes, sir, Coach. Because soon as they get rid of the fentanyl, I got nose candy does a body good. God dang it. But yes, sir, man. But Coach, I got to tell you, man, the Deacon got to call the racism out. So how can they have a mullet shag hog, Dukes of Hazzard looking white boy would get all his money, He got backed up by Pornhub, by Netflix, and he ain't really no good boxer. You got Bourne, Shakur, Sleepy Steve, and all these other boxers. They can't get a deal from a plum quad, let alone somebody put money behind the fight. But boy, I feel some kind of way with old Jake Paul coming out there with the, with the mullet shag haircut and the Dukes of Hazzard look. How he get all this good money?
Hey, Deacon Weezer, I think you looking. I think you looking for shit. I think that's what that is.
Oh man, but now, so I got to say something. Yeah, cause boy, they can't get no Disney Channel to back them up. Ain't no Showtime. Where in the hell is bootleg HBO? These Negroes can't even get a 5-stick to put anything behind these boy ugly ass fights. But boy, look at here. But for Jake, and then for it looked like Jake Paul and Alycia Baumgardner were gonna fight over the man. Everybody had their mouth open. I said, man, look at here. But Jake Paul got a little offended because he can't do no sucking, so his jaw broke. So yeah, man.
Well, he did enough. No, he did enough. He did enough in the ring, Deacon. Every time he fell on his knees, he did enough in the ring.
Oh yeah, cause then AJ motorboat him. I thought I seen them balls on top of the head at first. I said, oh man, look at here. Yeah. Boy, that British accent really got the pussy jumping. But man, see, Coach, I believe you can do fight. Cause you got a lot of weird, freaky deaky, sick fetishes with these folks here. Some men like to be tickled on their feet. They got all kind of weird. They wear leather pants with the Prince pants with their ass cheeks hanging out. So they might like to get their hemorrhoids bothered and that turns them on. So yeah, Coach, you can get some good jobs fighting to go on. But man, and we can bring it back to men, looking like men. This ain't no doggone, ain't no transgender, ain't nobody got no breasts, and then they peck a big, none of this old weirdo stuff. So, Coach, let's go on and get old Josh. And then get Deontay with them sickle cell legs to do some pussy rolling. He don't need to fight no more, but boy, Deontay, when he danced with the 69 boys, Deontay danced his ass off.
Look, check this out. Check this out. That's the fight. Deontay Wilder.
Back, because ain't nobody getting no good sex no more. Boy, sex so bad now, Coach. Coochie costs more than chicken, a pack of chicken. You got to make sure, Coach, boy, look at here. I can't afford none of it, Coach. You hear me? Boy, they done told us they can cash chop up, and then the chicks want the back end. As soon as they try to back up in their efficiency, I tell them, hell no, god dang, I got to make sure you hoes come. Because, boy, Coach, they'll have the church bus and me waiting, and they don't even pull up. But man, Coach, so with Christmas coming, Coach, and that's another thing too. Coach, it's so bad now. Crackhead snatched the whole jar of the Red Cross Christmas giveaway money. I told the nigga, give me $10. I won't say nothing. But man, boy, bad out here, Coach. It's bad.
Hey, I know it's bad out here, Deacon Weego, but it seems like you. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure we go. Hold on. It seemed like. It seemed like so you it seemed like you was hating a little bit. So we talking about a strategy. We talking about a strategy for AJ to break into the American market. We can get Wilder and we can get Joshua together. That's gonna be the fight that's gonna bring all the women out. We can get the women to come out on that fight because they're going to see Anthony Joshua. He got that British accent. He's 6'6", 250. Wilder 6'7", somewhere up in there. 6'7", 212 pounds. So yeah. I think that's going to be the fight right there to bring the women out.
Coach, that will be the fight because AJ telling him to keep talking like Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
She ain't Lennox Lewis, but AJ, Bruce Leroy's daddy. From the Last Dragon too, Coach. So man, that's why he still got a good look like that. But man, that'll be a hell of a good fight. And Coach, make sure too, man, you got to have the Deacon come with you too, because I want to host the after party, goddamn it. Because then I need to negotiate the coochie getting just in case I get me some. Because boy, look at here, Coach. Nowadays you got to do anything and everything to lay up with you a woman, but you can't lay up with her like you want to. You got to sneak and get it. So yeah, so let the Deacon come on and hang out with you and old Terrence and old Big
Yeah, but Deacon, you be hating. You can't be hating no dog. Like you know what I mean. Like you can't be. I'll bring it now, but you got to promise me you ain't gonna hate. No, you don't hate now.
No, sir.
You can't be doing no cop blocking either. You can't be doing no cop blocking now.
Oh, boy, look at here, Coach. I think I might be worse than a stud. I tell me, he's everything that move. Boy, look at here. She look like Floyd from Good Times. She gonna get it. I'm telling you, boy. Coach, my mouth, boy.
So you talking about what you talking about doing? See, I'm looking at a picture right here, but Alycia look real. You get what I'm saying? Like AJ smiling. I know that smile. Hold on. Listen, Deacon. I know this smile now. I know this smile. But when you see a man smile like that, and you see a woman smile, I don't know this. I don't think this AI. If you see a woman smile like this, I know this smile. Ladies, y'all know this smile, ladies. The ladies in the chat, y'all know this smile, and fellas, we know this smile right here.
She got that. I like when you play the kissing game smile.
Hey, man. Hey.
I like, and the way
I ain't no hater, man.
No, and the one thing with Joshua, though, Coach, that Negro walked to Opalaka with his shirt off. Boy, he went to Broward County. I said, boy, Josh feeling good about that big chest. That Negro went everywhere. We walked the rope on you. I thought I seen him over there by your house. That Negro went over the skyway with that chest. I said, he did not put a shirt on. Yes, sir. And see, he got to watch old freaky deaky manager, Eddie, whatever his name is, because he might have an Adam 22 fetish. Hey, when Joshua, hey, come lay with my wife, sounding like a leprechaun. I do it for him, though, if he don't want none, because the Deacon ain't turning nothing down. But yes, sir, because I get it. And but no, Coach, I would love to hang out with y'all. Hell, I got to get my body right. God dang it. I've been boo-booing hard now, so I done lost 3 pounds. God dang it. But yeah, let's do it, Coach. Yes, sir. Let's do it, man. Coach, let's do it. Let's go and get the flyers made. And now is that his real hair or is that a Steve Harvey?
No. I think that's his real hair. I think that's his real hair. You know what I mean? So
there ain't no road game. I said, boy, he come with the barber and he ain't got no yes, sir. Boy, I'm telling you, so that Negro came sharp and shit up. Yes, sir.
Hey, boy.
Paul was the one hating.
Well, Jake Paul
was the one hating.
Well, Jake Paul trying to see. This is the thing, right? The problem is, Jake Paul trying to. He felt Anthony Joshua nipples. We ain't need to see that. At the weigh-in, he grabbed the man right nipple, so that's at the weigh-in. And then in the fight, he falling down on his knees, putting his head in between Joshua's pelvis. So so that right there told me a lot right there. That told me a lot right there. But Deacon, we got other people calling the show. We got to wrap it up.
All right, then. Well, hey, y'all, make sure y'all share the video. Let's go on and get it going. God touch everybody. God, make sure the callers call. Send some on the super chat. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. So shit up. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Deacon Weezo, man. That was the last call. Yeah, man. I was like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm trying to. Yeah, man. Niggas mad. See, hey, this picture right here got niggas hot. Niggas hot. Just woo, Lord have mercy. Boy, I know that look. See, I've been there before. I know this look. But when you got a woman smiling like that there, and the brother smiling like that, man. If a picture, put it this way, if a picture was 1,000 words, if a picture was 1,000 words, you get what I'm saying? Bro, what, let's say if a picture is 1,000 words, what does this picture tell you? That's all I'm saying. You know, you got a lot of dudes in boxing, they lusting over Alycia Baumgardner. In boxing. AJ, he didn't even try. He just came over here, beat up Jake Paul, came down to Miami, and voila. Shout out to Curtis. The man didn't even try. You know, just like my homeboy Marcus. Just like my homeboy Marcus, the light-skinned cat eyes, he was light-skinned cat eyes, the deep disc finger waves. He had finger wave, natural finger waves, my nigga. Like when his hair grow out, it get curly. But when it don't grow out, and it's like right when it's like 2.5, it's like that 2.5. Like if he got a 2.5 or something like that, or a 2, like he get a cut 2, bro, he got the wave. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, he didn't even have to try, dog. They were like, the women used to fight. That was my nigga, that's my homeboy. He couldn't fight though, because he was a coward. He couldn't fight the league. Bro, they used to fight over him. True. They listen. They used to fight over him. What it say? Y'all must say chill, coach. Pause. Nah, hey, look here, man. Listen, we ain't doing no pause. Hey, listen, we ain't doing no pause. That's a New York thing. Hey, man, hey, y'all, we leaving pause in 2025. Y'all, we leaving pause in 2025. You know, what's understood don't need to be said. I don't swing that way. If I did, I'll let y'all know. You know, I wouldn't have no shame in it, but I don't swing that way. You get what I'm saying? So, but we got to leave pause in 2025. That we got to leave that. I know Dame Dash, I know Harlem started that, but we got to leave that in 2000. Now, I know in New York now, I know y'all gonna keep it going, you know, cause I get it, but yeah, man, it is what it is. I can't. Yeah, I'm leaving in 2025, man. Y'all got it. Hey, y'all would say, no. What? Y'all, you ain't leaving pause in 2025? Y'all would say, no, we ain't leaving pause 2025. We ain't leaving pause 2025. All I'm saying is, you know what you need to do? Y'all check this out. These dudes. Y'all check this out. Yeah, man. What Trey? Hold on. I used to like Trey Songz, right? Singing, you know. Trey Songz made a song. What it was? He made a song. What he called it? Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yo, tell your girl I don't want her. No, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, you right here trying to talk to my girl. Listen, mate, I'm not trying to talk to your girl. Your girl is just coming up to me. You know what I mean? I was just being nice. I'm a nice guy. Why you ain't got a shirt on? Put your shirt on. I don't like wearing shirts. Hey, check this out. I had a homeboy. Check this out. I had a homeboy. He came home from prison. This was like 1994. He came home from prison. He did like 6 years for like a 6 years for like an M1 or something like that. He came back, gave it back, and they was giving out a lot of game time at that time. Like they was giving out like 180 days a week, 200 days a week. You get what I'm saying? So these long sentences get cut down pretty fast because they're giving out so much game time, right? My homeboy came home from prison. Like back then, this how we knew a nigga went to prison. He got skinny legs and he ain't got no shirt on. If he do have a shirt, it's a tank top, it's a wife beater, right? We on the north side of town, Cross Fletcher. If you from Tampa, you know this area, Cross Fletcher, right? My homeboy, University Mall is right down 22nd and Fowler. You walk down 22nd, it'll take you to, if you walk from Fletcher Avenue to 131st, from 131st to University Mall, right? You know, it's a good little walk. It's probably like, I want to say maybe 2 miles, 3 miles, something like that. It's a straight shot, right? Sidney would never put his shirt on. Sid, this is my brother, right? He would never put his shirt on. He always walking down the street with no shirt on. He just came back from up the road. He thick, he ripped. You get what I'm saying? And this nigga, I'm riding my car, right? I had a Nissan Sentra, black and chrome Nissan Sentra, chrome rims, 215s in the back. No, I had 212s. Yeah, 212s. I had two EV12s in the back, Sherwood amp, stuff like that. Nigga, I'm slowing down. I see Sid. This nigga walking like this here, arms all wide. And I'm laughing like a mug, right? I say, tell me you just came back from up the road without telling me you just came back from up the road. I say, Sid. I said, where you going at? He got a shirt. He got a tank top in his back pocket, and it's hanging out his back pocket like a rag. I say, Sid, why you walking down the street with no shirt on? He say, cuz. He say, because, right? He said when you look as good as me, you don't need to wear no shirt. True. This nigga walk all the way to the mall with no shirt on. Just had some shorts. He had some shorts on. He had a Versace belt holding the shorts up, and he had a shirt off. He had a shirt off, and he had the shirt hanging in his back pocket. Nigga, he went, bro, like he was out like for the first 2 months. For the first 2 months, he won't even wear a shirt coming outside. True. First 2 months. My nigga, like, you been out 2 months now, fam? I ain't gonna lie. That shit worked, though. A lot of the women, they were crazy about that. Hey, Miss Connie, nigga walking down the street. But no, I'm sitting there laughing at him, clowning him and shit. Fam, I'm like, fam, why you got? Yeah, when you look as good as me, you don't wear no shirt. The ladies love this here. You get what I'm saying? Bro, you know what I mean? Like, he was one of them dudes. He would never, first two months out of prison, he's shirtless. Hey, friend, listen, he's shirtless. Like, for real though. You dig? So, yo, listen, we get that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight. Get that bitch over here, and you target the women. I'm telling you, this shit gonna work. You target the women. That, because Booger Ray Leonard said it best, it's about putting butts in seats. The ladies already crazy about the nigga. For me, it's easy to break into the American market with the Joshua. I'm just saying, for me, I'm like, yeah, you can break this nigga in, cool. Yeah, man, like, I heard, like, you okay, he don't got paid, he don't made a lot of money already, but, bro, if you trying to get this American market, because the men gonna hate him, but the women gonna love him. You market him towards the women. You show this picture right here, him and Alycia Baumgardner, you say right here, look, him and Alycia Baumgardner looking good together. That's a subliminal message right there. The women know what this look is. Women see that smile on Alycia Baumgardner's face. They know what this look is. This is a look of satisfaction. They know, and the men know what this look is right here. Did you get what I'm saying? Bro, this how you market this right here, fam. Women like Alycia Baumgardner. Women who not even like that, they like Alycia Baumgardner. Because men got a complex, you know what I mean? Men got a complex. I get that, you know what I mean? That's why they be saying, like, that's why Dame Dads be saying, like, pause and stuff. They got a complex. I get that, right? You can't make it seem like it's some suspect, and I get all that, you know what I mean? But that's what they do there. But I'm saying, but bro, I'm telling you, bro, listen, the wheels are turning. The wheels are turning. My mind thinking. I said, man, he probably need to get with either me or Bill Haney. Cause why Eddie Hearn ain't thought of this yet? That's the thing that get me. Why Eddie Hearn haven't thought of this yet? Shout out to LaJessica. Eddie, you ain't thought of that? My nigga, you market Joshua towards the women. You got a layup, fam. You got a layup right here. This is a layup. I don't know if there's anything going on, but I know what this smile means. This is a layup. Look how she leaning on him. Look how she leaning on him. This is a layup. You don't know how to take this and parlay this situation? The nigga 6'6", 250. You saw when he was in the UK and Floyd Mayweather was standing next to him. You saw how the women was looking at him. They passed right by Floyd. They didn't even pay Floyd. They didn't even pay Floyd no attention. You would think, okay, Floyd got all this money. Oh, yeah, like I said before, Floyd got all this money, man. He $400 million. This money made, yada, yada, yada. They didn't even pay that shit no attention. They went straight to Joshua. True. They didn't, listen, they didn't, bro, I peeped that. They didn't even pay Floyd no attention. They was walking right by Floyd, walking up. Joshua had to reach over. Check this out. It was this one video. It was one part of the video. This woman walked over there. She had black hair, pretty fine as she was fine. She looked real fine. Her man was right there. Because she told him to take a picture and all that stuff, that right. And she turned her back towards, she looked at AJ. She had a gaze in her eyes, right? She walked, Floyd stuck his hand out to shake her hand, smiling. She walked right by Floyd. Got next to AJ. Backed it up. She backed it up on him. AJ playing it cool because he used to it. Like, this ain't nothing new to AJ. He playing it cool. AJ had to reach around the woman. She right next to him. She on him like his skin. He had to reach around to grab Floyd by his shoulder to pull him close in the picture, fam. I'm like, oh, this it. Nigga, this it. You get what I'm saying? True. Anyways, it is what it is, man. I want to dedicate this show to them.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, bro, like, Floyd was looking mad in the motherfucker. Like the men, see, that's the difference, right? The men fall down on their knees for Floyd. The women fall down on their knees for AJ. I think that's the difference in the two. You get what I'm saying? I think that's the difference in the two. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't never seen. I don't see no video footage of no woman doing this to Floyd.
After my God, I respect it. I respect it. After my God. I respect it. After my God. Give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture, please. Pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up. Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, shit.
He needs air.
You need air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. I got you, all right?
Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, it is what it is, man. We want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know, Floyd hugged him. I'm like, man, goddamn, Floyd. Like, man, you get what I'm saying, fam? Yeah, bro, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to the face of Boston.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good.
And guess what, fellas? If you feel intimidated by Joshua or whatever the case may be, there was always the alternative.
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut Cocoa Brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King. Ninja, you ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong. Stop playing. Yo, shout for season, man. Shout for season, man.
Yeah, man. See, you got King Kong consciousness now. He say don't make him take his shirt off. I think the ladies will love that. Dr. Umar take his shirt off. You get what I'm saying? In Shango shape. As y'all will say, Coach, you gotta say pause. Coach, you gotta say pause. Y'all gonna say, Coach, you gotta say pause, Coach. You can't be saying that. Hey, in Shango shape. You get what I'm saying? In Shango, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out right after these messages. You dig? Where we at? Yeah, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Let's give everybody else a shout out in the chat. Let's see who we got here. Shout out to Mika Lovem, Willie, Bishop Bullwinkle. Shout out to Freddie. Who else we got, man? I think we got some of the same names over there. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to Miss Connie. G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Let's see. Shout out to Rob from New York, the callers. Yarmus from Brooklyn. We got Coach Eddie from the ATL. Deacon Weezo from the FLA, Florida. Not too far from me. As a matter of fact, I think Deacon Weezo in Sarasota. Sarasota is a beautiful city. I'm telling you, boy, beautiful beaches over there. Shout out to Jamie. We got Miss Connie, the lovely Miss Connie. Who else we got? We got the Goddess. Aguilar the Boxing. Let's see, we got Mika. We got Mika Lovem. We got Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to JD. Shout out to the lovely LaJessica. Mr. Tomato Can. Shout out to Chris Legg. Shout out to Ramon. What's going on, fam? Shout out to he said cue the Floyd video. Oh, you know what? Hey, Ramon, you was already on point. I already had did it, dog. I didn't know you was asking for that. What you say? Marco, this dude Marco, he said because Floyd got haters in the media. Who hates Floyd? Like that, I mean, if women is walking by him and they're walking up to Anthony Joshua, that's not hate. That just means that's their preference. People like who they like. Everything is not hate. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything is not hate. Hate is, oh man, fuck you, nigga. Who don't care about what you got? Yeah, nigga, because you got all that money, you rich. Nobody don't care about that. You know what I mean? And that's hate. And if you got two celebrities two guys in boxing standing next to each other, one guy's richer than the other. If the women is walking by and they have a look of pleasure on their face when they see one guy, that just means that that's their preference. That ain't hate. There's like a lot of women. There's probably a lot of women that you can't get that walk by you or don't even pay you any attention. That don't mean they hating you. That just means you're not their preference. Everybody have a preference. That's all that is, fam. Shout out to Miss Connie. Hey, what to say, Miss Connie? She said I tried to tell him it was preference. Oh yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, you know what it is. A lot of people look at preference, take preference for hate. Like no, like this is what I prefer. Everybody have a preference. If you know what I mean, it is what it is. So that's all. Shout out to the Jessica. True. Cooking with Sir Senior. It is what it is, man. And everybody, shout out to that 90s chick. That 90s chick was here as well. Y'all know what it is, man. Much love to everybody, man. Look here, man. Get on top of your game, man. That's all you gotta do. Just get on top of your game. Work on yourself, get better, build yourself up, and you too will be able to snatch tenderonis at the drop of a dime. You dig? I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.